chair. So bright. I hope it works. It was just working a second ago. Okay, it's working. You want to turn it up? It'll be louder. I don't think I've seen that all the way through before.
I let it play every single time you built this game.
I don't know, but nothing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't played Warriors.
Sound out of that?
What? Am I getting sound out of this?
No, sound out of the computer, like at the computer's speakers.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
You see what I mean?
Well, it didn't matter before, but now it's fine.
No, so I play that every single time we do this because it's such a good opening. And you thought we were Pokemon nerds. Well, we are not. We are Fire Emblem nerds.
Psych, y'all thought.
I have two great loves in my life of video games, and that is Pokemon and Fire Emblem. So, Pokemon was the love I could not have, and Fire Emblem was the one that came in and took that place. So, until I could actually have Pokemon on my own and, you know, got old enough to buy my own games and stuff like that. But
choose your save data.
We, like, have probably an embarrassing amount of hours logged on this game. I think it's over 200 or something like that at this point. But we love this game. It's an awesome game. Great crossover. Which one are we going to start? A new game, or are we going to like go through this story mode on one of our cleared ones?
I would keep it on one of our clear ones so we can get more achievements.
Well, I would say probably put it on our other one.
1 second, I'm checking it. Let's make sure our sound works. I'll keep doing stuff so I can hear. Can you go back to the home screen so I can see if the sound's redoubling? I just want to make sure that, now that you mentioned that thing, I want to know if it's okay or not.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Are you good? Are you satisfied?
Okay, now that I know, I need to turn off the desktop audio. Because it is doubling. See? Look at that, I fixed it. Desktop audio is 0. Yeah, other box. Which audio captures 50. Okay, swag! I fixed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude. I think we should stay on the file we're already on.
I don't want to use our level 83 one because that we're literally just going to kill everything. The maximum level at like the final boss is 60.
Which is fine. We can use people we don't use all the time.
Everyone's at level 80. We just used a lot of money to do that.
What are you suggesting we do?
That we just go on the other one where we're only like in the level 40s. We wouldn't be starting all over again because I know you hate it when you can't attack more than 3 times.
Very much so.
Because last time we tried to do a straight New Game Plus, you got super frustrated that you couldn't go more than 3 attack string.
What about that chapter 11 casual, whatever that is down there?
Yeah,
What is all this? Explain to me what's going on this save screen.
This is a pretty sure this is a battle save. Mm-hmm. This is our second playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I did on myself.
Okay, because like the second one we have.
This is the one we
have it cleared in under 15 hours. 15 minutes and 54 seconds.
Yeah, it's 15 hours.
Wow, I think that's pretty fast for
That's
a
not
game.
bad. No, that's not bad.
No, I think that's very fast.
were power gaming and seeing how fast we could get through it.
Yeah, 15 hours. That's so fast.
Just gonna speed run this thing?
Yeah, I feel like if we sat down a Saturday, we could definitely do this whole thing.
Yeah. We might go insane though.
I guess just we can do more history maps or we can do story mode. Whatever you prefer.
I like doing story mode.
Alright, well.
You speak to people for a minute. I'm contacting other people.
Hello, people. Welcome to Fire Emblem Warriors. It's, if you ever heard of Hyrule Warriors with, like, Legend of Zelda, it's that same thing. It's a fighting style game. As you can see, on our top save file, we've invested well over 100 hours in this game so far, which is kind of a lot, but not really. So we're gonna start.
It is.
It's a lot. But before we get, normally we just kind of grind out history mode maps, which are like kind of DLC mode. Yes. And so we're gonna run through the story mode again on stream, so you guys can kind of like see what's up, what's hanging.
This is an awesome game, and a lot of people knocked it before they even gave it a chance.
I love it because I recently played Fire Emblem Fates, and seeing them in like these high graphics is like my dream. I would love if they would do this with, you know, Sacred Stones and the Path of Radiance gang.
That was the stupid controversy about this game, is that everyone could only see, oh, why are we not game people from the other games, instead of, oh my gosh, this game exists. We're getting fully rendered 3D models.
It was like
that are fighting in epic, awesome moves.
It'd be like literally taking like Legend of Zelda or something like, or Kirby or something like that, where it has a bazillion, million, thousand, bazillion characters. And then you're only allowed to have 20 on your roster, and they're like, oh, well, why isn't number 65 on there? And you're like, because there's only 20 slots, like with Smash and stuff. So that's that. But as you can see, on the one that we have selected, we've done this before, and apparently, I don't remember this, but apparently we cleared the game in 15 hours.
You tend to kind of, like, go mentally elsewhere after, like...
I'm out. Like, right now, because it's after 8:30. I am so old. Either way... so we're gonna start a new file. We're just debating whether we're starting a whole new file or we're starting with our top one is our main file we play on a lot.
Essentially, we've beaten this game so many times that we know exactly what happens when it, you do certain things, and if you start from a brand new game, you obviously have no resources, you're just going in completely fresh. But that also means that you're stuck back to, you know, you start originally with, like, a 3-hit string.
Which is so annoying to only be able to attack 3 times. It's essentially a fighting game. Being able to hit in a combo of 3 is really, really low.
And then you upgrade
can go up to like 7 or something.
And you upgrade over time to go 6.
Yeah.
To do more of an upgrade scheme. So we did it on a thing we've already completed on normal mode. We could just go and do hard mode, and we would still have the 6-hit string.
Well, I like how you have Crown Prince Xander on Lunatic for some reason. Isn't that the hardest level?
Yeah, we already done this one, believe it or not, too.
On Lunatic mode?
Yeah, we did all.
Why? Well, on that one, our characters are level 83, so that makes a little bit more sense. Not at level 36 when he's at level 42.
I mean, are you that surprised?
No, so I guess we can restart it on this file if you want. And just...
This is a battle save.
Oh, so how come we have a battle save at 54 hours?
It means
on top of a file that has 14 hours.
It means whoever we left off with, it was level 36.
So we're just gonna ignore the whole battle save? Or did you just go back?
No, I'm seeing what people we got here. Yeah, it's because she's level 36.
Oh.
It's probably based...
13!
Remember back when we had level 12? This definitely was a speed run because we don't have a lot of people
level 14? On our main file that we'll be playing on later, everyone is consistently level 83. That
They're
hurts
all level
my
1.
Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me to look.
Yeah, just like, this is her main guy.
Yeah, quick
and
facts.
He's level 1.
Niles is my main. Wow, he's low level. Because Takumi for a while, I obviously am a huge simp for Takumi and Leo because they're the same boy, just 2 different times.
Your first game was Birthright.
Yeah, my first game was Birthright. So my OG simp is Takumi, and then in my Revelations pathway, I married Leo because their support felt more natural.
Gosh, did we even do any of the history mode on this?
No, I don't think we've.
No, we've done nothing on this. Yeah, we probably just literally sped run the game and called it a night.
Dang. So are we starting from the beginning?
Where
did we do? Why did we have this lunatic thing?
Normal mode has been done.
So you want to just run through these games?
I can go back and see what it is.
Yeah, I want to see because why are there? Well, there's 40 some hours. on that file that is floating in space.
You know, it could also be that we
Choose
did
your
that while we
save
were on
data.
this one at some point, and we like, oh my gosh, we're gonna die. We need a battle save, and we probably did that.
We'll click it on and just see what happens. Just check yourself in there, and then we'll immediately run. That's my favorite thing.
You know how battle saves work, right?
You have to complete the level to win.
You go in, and then they're deleted after you use them.
Well, we can battle save again while we're in the battle. I am not worried.
You should be.
I'm not worried because I'm not playing.
You're like, we need
yet.
another light. I'm like, you're where the loading screen is completely white, you know?
Well, in game it might be a bit much. And
I
also, if
doubt
you
that
see
too.
my hair, no, you don't. I'm bald. Just pretend I have no hair right now.
That's hard.
I'm in a weird phase of middle hair. Middle Earth, middle hair.
Do you know what Middle Earth is?
Yes, from Lord of the Rings. I've seen almost all of those movies. I don't think I've seen all of them. I don't think I saw the one with Benedict Cumberbatch as the dragon. That's the only thing I know about it.
So you saw the third one?
I said I don't think I've seen that one.
No, the third one is of the first series.
There's more than one series? How many
Yeah,
series are there?
there's the original one that has Frodo in it, and that one is the first three, and then there's the one with Bilbo that's like 4 movies.
Okay,
You want to
Bilbo.
retract your original statement of I've
kinda
seen all the
named it.
movies?
I said I don't think I've seen all
started.
the movies.
Yeah, we're definitely in the middle of something here.
Why am I so far away from you?
Yeah, we are in the middle of a level.
With who?
I don't know, but we
Why
battle.
are they so highly leveled?
But we battle saved. This is probably a battle save from our first file, honestly. Also, can we just say for a moment that the enemies are all level 33? He's level 13.
Yikes, dude. So I guess do you want to go back and we'll just start a file on top of this, or start a hard file on top of this normal file?
we can't do that.
You can't go through again
This-
on hard?
No, I'm just saying we couldn't do on top of this. It's a battle save.
No, I meant on the other one. I mean,
We
you
go on
can
the other one.
you can defeat this if you want, but we. Why should you have an iron axe? Obviously, you're grinding something.
Yeah, clearly. I'm usually.
Oh, he
doing
doesn't have
that.
his fusion Yumi.
No,
We don't have it in the other game either.
Yeah, well,
What a disgrace that we are.
well, because we haven't unlocked all the things, because those take like 4,000 in order to do stuff.
Yeah, so we're getting that.
See, it probably was this. Save progress.
Oh.
Do you want to save?
I'm looking in my Discord where everyone's like, "Come stream." I just don't post it in there because I'm nervous. I'm shy.
Go do it already.
I'm shy. They're
I
all
posted in 2 different things where no one listens to anything I say.
Well, the thing is, I don't know any. I only know 3 of these people out of like, I think there's 40 some people in here. Whoa. Someone said, "Come sit in here and mute the stream so I get views." Me. Come mute my stream, but watch. So I can have a viewer other than my dad. And if this is you, Dad, hey Dad, what's up?
Who's watching?
Probably Dad.
I don't know what that one was, but these are things we probably should have checked beforehand, huh?
No.
Just flying
It's
blind.
chill times 1000 tonight.
You know, you should go and spam our family so we can have more viewers.
You're a fam.
I know, but I can't be a viewer.
You're a
I
spammer.
I'm a.
Well, Olivia's asleep. Elliot's streaming. Dad and Mom were the only ones who could watch.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Someone said Nuzlocke again.
we just get to our
Choose your
Nuzlocke once
save
we get the
data.
proper things all set up.
What's MC? I'm gonna watch. Me
Oh,
goes
see,
on someone
This
else's.
one's not even been completed.
Okay, sick. Well, let's go back to the beginning and start on normal or hard, I guess.
Of this one?
Whoops. Sorry, what?
Of this one or the other one?
What's this one?
It's not complete.
Is this the one you started with? Can we just?
As in, we have to go forward to get Takumi and Ryoma and all the other ones. And this is one I started to do on my own, just to see if I could do it. So I got everyone from the North Path. I haven't gotten the Hoshio Path yet.
Well, do you want to? They replay the things when you start, right?
Yeah.
I think we should just delete it and start it over.
Okay, we can do that.
That's gonna be a
This
lot easier.
adventure is better. How's this?
Can you stand having a 3-hit attack string?
Fire Emblem Warriors.
I'll survive. I'm trying to see what this
Choose your
person is
main
doing.
character. Select your difficulty
Oh,
level.
Minecraft speedrun.
Are we newcomers, experienced players, or experts?
Big poopy farty boys. We're experts, but our level is 1, so experienced.
You scared?
A little, yeah. How are you supposed to get it done in 14 hours? A little.
If you want to go even further beyond.
No. There's gunk in my little thing. Because I put a cookie on here earlier. Only a little cookie junk on here. Choose whatever. Whatever you choose will survive. I think we could do hard if we wanted to. We're not doing
Please choose
lunatic.
a game style.
We never will do classic on this mode because that's just so dumb.
When you die, you lose a character?
Yes.
Why would you even do that in this game at all?
I don't
Stupid.
know because you don't have a lot of characters. Take more time to examine strategic information. I usually leave this on just because I like them telling me when I need to do an objective and bugging me about it.
Okay, that's up to you. I'll forget either way, so if you don't put that on, you'll just have to remind me.
Choose your save data. Do you want to overwrite your save
The way that
data?
you can only have 3 save datas.
And we won't
that's
be
a
obnoxious
lot.
and talk during cutscenes because that's just mean.
You're mean.
Also, you'll have to wait until I can tag you in.
Also, I'm tired, so... That's K in sign language. And that's... cute. I was learning it today.
You said you didn't do anything.
E in the bathroom. While I was on the toilet, I was looking at sign language dictionary.
It doesn't matter where you do it. You did
C.
something.
D, E, I forgot F, and G, H,
I won't let you defeat us. Your power is nothing compared to the bonds that connect us. Your madness ends here and now.
Our friends, our world's counting on us. We won't let it be destroyed.
What's happening?
Together,
Where did they come from?
shall win.
Where's the brothers?
Can't give up now. Not after coming
Is this a fever dream? What's going on?
It's called a premonition, but yes.
Oh. I was like, what?
It is essentially a fever dream. Ever since Awakening, they had this thing of starting Fire Emblem games with a premonition that essentially gives you a look into the future.
Did they do that at Faith?
Yes, they did.
When? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you have a premonition of fighting at the river, and then you wake up and they're like, "What was that?" People who I didn't know were talking
Oh,
to
right.
me.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, well, it worked so well in Awakening that
Martha's playable.
they started doing it after that. Every Fire Emblem game had a premonition that essentially told you.
I like how you instantly activate your A thing, your charge spell. Or are you doing it?
It's part of the
The thing?
tutorial. They're essentially showing you what these characters can do eventually.
With this sword, I smite thee. That's from Shrek 2. With this sword, I smite thee. Then he stabbed Shrek, but only in the mouth. I don't know how he missed. Shrek is like 19 feet tall.
Yeah, it actually kind of is weird.
Great movie though.
I mean, all this. They're
They're
not my favorite movies, but I can admit their cleverness.
I do not agree that all Shrek movies are great. The first two though,
They were clever. I do think that they went on a little too long, but I do enjoy the Shrek.
Do you want to turn the TV down one?
Does it look like I have a free hand right now?
One blip when you're free. I'm gonna hold the microphone back here. Then we'll do that.
Let's finish this together. The path of peace awaits us.
You're a path.
Step back. I'm going to finish it.
It's my favorite character. I love playing with Corn.
When I played through Revelations, because it had been like 3 years since I played through my Birthright file. Right, because I think I played through it in 2017.
Yeah.
A hot minute. Like, beginning of college versus last year, extra semester in college. And I played as Corrin, and I literally just did the default, but she just had short hair, because I have short hair. Because I don't know, I feel like when you play Revelations, and especially after playing this, I gotten to know her so much. I have not seen this before. I got
You
to
don't
know
pay
her
attention
so
when I use her?
No, I never look at your screen.
We won't give up.
I'm not statistic. I only look at my stuff.
Well, see, I really love playing Corrin in this game because I'm kind of like,
Dragon is about to meet his doom.
I just love how much they blend her dragon powers with her sword powers.
Yeah.
It's not just, like in Fates you play it and it's one ability the other. I like that they blend
No
it.
running away this time. Now, together, we can take on anything.
Also for
Everything
Darius
we've
too.
lost.
Not
We're
as
going
much
to
though.
take it all back.
Did she die?
How have we played through this game 3 times and you don't know these things?
Because I don't care about these avatars at all. I'm gonna be real with you. They're some of my least
Leanna's
favorite
fine.
avatars.
Oh, there are much worse ones. Trust me.
I know, but I said some of my least favorite. And out of the ones I know, I have very limited knowledge. Look, we live in a giant stone thing that's inefficient for heating and cooling.
No
and it smells
way
like
am I
mold.
sitting on the throne. Let Leanna take it instead. I'm gonna be Aetolus's most powerful knight.
Well, I don't want it either. You could be a knight and a king.
You know I don't want to be both.
I'm not taking the crown.
And again with the bickering. You two stand at the cusp of adulthood. What would he think of it if your father saw you acting like this?
Dramatic pan.
of Bristone has arrived.
Darius is here? All right! I know I'll beat it.
Rowan, no sparring today. He already promised you'd help me with my studies. Are you listening?
She's got a crush on him.
Like I said, I'm way better with Liana than Rowan.
Just you wait. You're gonna lose to me again.
Whenever you're ready, Rowan.
You say you'll beat him again, but Darius has never lost to you to begin with.
Come on, she's got eyes for Darius.
That's fine with me.
Are you alright?
Now then, let's see what Liana can do. If you meant to sit and watch, then you are very much mistaken.
Kiss.
I don't normally wield a sword when I'm so outmatched. But if it means that I'll get better, then I'm happy to oblige.
What else is she
You
doing?
know what is ideal.
Staff.
Strength and wisdom alike, both in equal measure.
Ooh, that's why I see her as the true protagonist.
I see Rowan as an idiot.
You gotta admit though, this looks awesome.
Is this when Darius is already possessed? Or
No.
does he become possessed because of this?
No.
If she's up there, then
Mother's in danger.
Why does this play out low-key like a Barbie movie? If this wasn't...
Mother!
This just feels very Barbie movie to me. Can you turn
Leave
on
your
the
mother's safety to me.
But
No, I'm coming with you.
You can't. The enemy is already inside the castle.
Darius looks like he's 22, and the other two look like they're 50.
He is stage builder.
Princess Leanna, we've been looking everywhere.
He's a
It
man
isn't
for
safe.
me,
We
not
have to get you to the secret passage at once.
Just kidding. I'll marry Takumi and Leo.
An emergency escape route, my lord. The queen is already on her
Me
way
lord.
there.
All right, let's hurry to join.
We're coming, Mother.
I think if I had to compare... What's his name again? Rowan?
Rowan.
I was like, Owain. It's not Owain. If I had to compare Rowan to someone from like the Sonic franchise, I'd compare him to one of the very, like various characters that don't matter, you know? It's like you have like Sonic and Tails and Amy and then, you know, Team Chaotix or Chatix or whatever.
Chaotix is awesome. If you want to say
He'll
something,
be-
say something like the
No,
Free
that's what
Riders.
I'm saying you have those and then he'd be like a
Jet the
spin-off
Hawk
game.
and
No,
Wave.
Jet the Hawk's very big. And Wave too.
You like him?
No, but I know they're
I
big.
found him incredibly annoying.
Probably.
Not to mention his voice is horrible.
'Cause it would...
Imagine Iago, but higher.
I don't know Iago. I didn't
From
play the game.
Aladdin.
Ooh, I thought you were talking about Iago from Fire Emblem. I was like, I have actually not played
I'm
Awakening.
sorry, I forgot. Iago's from Fates. Valador's from Awakening.
Iago. I didn't play Conquest.
He's the guy that goes
I
and
played the two games that go. Here's Iago, and
He's the
here's
guy that
game,
controls
the games I played
Takumi. How did you
when
miss that?
They were all the way around. Girl, what part of I played Birthright in 2017 did you not hear? I don't remember it. Girl,
And
I don't.
also
I don't
loves
remember what I
Takumi.
did last week.
We faced him many
so
times
I
in this game.
So I only remember Takumi. I don't
probably
remember
should keep
Iago. Iago, am I right?
Anyway, you know the talking parrot in Aladdin.
Yes.
It's like that, but not so gruff.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's really already looking good.
Monster, we're evil. See, you know what'd be helpful in this room? Niles with his dragon and monster combo.
Well, we can't get him yet.
Technically, we can't as soon as I play because he's DLC.
DLC, yes, I know.
So I will immediately be playing Niles.
You are allowed to play him when you have to play someone else like Rowan or someone else that you just don't know how to use. We're not just pulling him out though because you don't want to use who we have.
I like Niles. I don't want to play anyone else.
Well, he's not going to be fully usable right now because no one
I
is.
know, no one is. Look, you had a bronze sword, and we're going through a tutorial. You think it's spicy?
Well, to be fair, I like that it's pretty much just tutorial level and like half of the next level, and then it's like, nope, and we're off to the races.
God bless too, because I was playing Pokemon Ranger. Oh my god, Shadow's Volmia.
So
The first like
the
first
entire,
like 6 hours of that game is tutorial. I'm still in tutorial. I'm on like the 4th mission. I
safe, Mother?
already went underwater and stuff.
Mother, are you okay?
Yes. I am so glad to see you
Jojo
are
has like
safe
a
as
sword
well.
in her back. Yeah, bye,
Thank
what's
you,
up?
Prince Darius.
No, she doesn't die the whole thing.
Relax just
Really?
yet.
No,
Looks
he's
like
like
we've
the
got
game.
company
Yes.
closing in.
We played this so many times.
He's pretty sus to me. See how she's holding her boobs when she runs? That's
she's holding
That's a
something.
woman of culture. I hold my boobs when I run. Come on, Rowan, you suck. Darius is sick though. Love you.
Mother, are you okay?
Yes, but I can't make it through. The two of you
There's
must go
plenty of
without
room.
me.
You got
we
narrow
can't.
shoulders.
No, she couldn't.
She could fit.
She can barely fit her arm.
And hurry
Barbie
to the temple.
Princess
Mother,
Power
we can't
Kid.
just leave you behind. There isn't time to argue about this. Prince Darius, please watch over my children.
You have my word. Come on, we have to go.
No way!
I like your
Mother,
hair.
you're coming with us!
This whole passage is coming down around us. We have to go.
Like, he's clearly older just because he's a lot taller.
I'm sure we'll find another way out of the castle. Now,
The one guard.
Come on.
He's like, this is the day I die.
When you discover a new crush for Darius that you didn't have for the last 3 games. I'm lonely.
Yeah, we said we weren't going to talk during the cutscenes. That exception goes to when only the Avatar characters on
Oh
screen.
yeah, I don't care about them. I just
We
I'll
will not
about
talk during when actual characters are on the screen, like the Awakening or Fates people.
Looks like we've
because
come out beyond the
that'd
castle
be mean.
walls.
How could we let this happen?
We shouldn't have left her behind.
You didn't really have a
Don't let her
choice.
sacrifice be in vain. You have to think carefully about what you'll do next. Your mother wanted you to have that shield, right? You need to take it to the temple.
Mother knew what to do. Without her.
We're worse than helpless.
Well, you are.
straight up.
Rose just. What is his hair?
No time for tears.
Looks
Ready
like a
or blade.
pineapple.
We're
It looks
doomed
like a
if we
Super
don't
Saiyan.
fight.
Looks like an idiot.
So I'm like, I'm fine with Liana. She's fine. Her voice is fine, and she is actually a really useful attacker.
There's none.
She has a really good 4-hit combo. It hits like everything in her nearby vicinity, which is really awesome.
Focus on making it out of town for now.
But which is better than most to take like a 6-string or something like that. So she's actually really good. Plus she's a healer, and then you have to take her in every battle. She could have been worse. So that move right there is awesome. It always sucks when I have to face her in battle, and she pulls that because you can't block it or dodge it because it's in a circle. So it's actually really, really good.
People jump over me. You can't
The
jump.
market gates are closed. We're blocked off.
Well, you can do aerial attacks, but
You have to defeat. I'm here to help.
I'm here to help.
it just says that we run out of HP. We did.
I'm here
Yeah,
to
we
help.
definitely don't need these mechanics
Mission
things
started.
because you can see. We played this game for far too long.
I can go into the settings and see that and turn it off.
No, it's fine. It's just tutorial things. We'll be over fast enough.
Well, it's mainly in this first 2 levels.
Get him, girl. Give him a good whack. Good little slap.
No one can defeat me now. Mission complete. Paths all clear.
Girl, you and me too. You got it.
The gate's open. Let's go.
He's just dumb. I don't like his hair. I don't like his face. I don't know why it's gotta be that
I
weird
received a
yellow.
report.
It's just
They were trying to make them. I understand they're trying to make them not blue
We can
head.
get to the
And I
exit.
appreciate that.
Plaza.
But it's like, she looks fine. She looks almost like a cleric.
If those monsters are
Him, I don't know what the heck is his
all out.
hair was going for.
I almost wish he wasn't a sword user though. He's so nice sword. I know you have to. The Avatar's always a sword user. Oh my god, wanna buy followers? Yeah.
But yeah, totally. What's your spam?
Bigfollowers.com came back. It'd be like that when you play a game that people are interested in and you're exhausted and it's random.
Oh, I'm having a good time. I'm using the giant sword of light.
Yeah, I'll have a better time when I get to play.
Yeah, well, I can't get to that until I actually get to the, the character selection screen and the chapter
Mission
select.
started.
Which won't be until I beat this level.
Here to help.
Fight.
I can defeat the enemies in the
I'm gonna
plaza.
go
Help
fast.
the stranded
You give him a good little chatty.
How am I supposed to be doing a little chatty? I'm being monsters.
A little chat. We'll just give him
Clearly,
Give him Fire Emblem facts while I go
No one can
fast.
defeat me
Or
now.
just don't.
that's so much cooler when you're here though, because half the time you don't know it even if I told you it before.
I thank you. Please, take this as a sign of my gratitude.
I never got why the thing is like villagers are always like, I'm gonna put pot on my head. I'm like, you guys live in a medieval era. Even if it's not necessarily made of metal, you're telling me you don't have a helmet or something laying around? Like, always a pot. Never any other sort of metal instrument. Always a pot. And I don't understand that. It's kind of like, you know, when Donald did it first villager ever in Awakening. Like after he did it, they're like, nope, we're all gonna do it. Potheads, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's do this. I know this is a scripted event, but I still like to kill the enemies anyway. We're gonna get a cutscene in like 2 seconds here, but might as well go kill the dudes, you know. I'm not sure if the event happens after I kill these two, or what. Honestly, forgot to keep track of what the thing is. I think it's kind of embarrassing about us playing this game was that we played it so many times, but like we didn't pay attention to any of the tutorials the first time. So a lot of actually the main mechanic features and where the screens and guides were at, we didn't learn for like another 2 playthroughs. So we played through this probably like 4 times, and maybe have the experience of playing through like twice. Now my one's gonna miss the cutscene. Yeah, come on. Got cinematic lighting with the fog that looks great. Like, this game essentially existed so that 3 houses could look so awesome.
Jeez, we're not twins in the weight department.
Hurtful, sis.
It took me so long to get what that joke was. I just missed Marth making her entrance.
Thanks for the help. And you are?
Why does it sound like Pokemon music
Marth.
right now?
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
But a girl.
Well, to be fair, if there's anyone she's going to pretend to be, it's Martha's the best one to do.
Because he looks like a girl.
Well, he sounds like a girl immediately too. So I'm like, if there's anyone if there was any lord you were going to pretend to be.
Who are you?
You can tell her hair is weird though, because she's got that weird lump in the back.
No time to chat. Break through and go.
The mission started.
Also, I just love like playing you can play with her in Awakening, but I like playing her in this game because you really get the full range of everything she does when she's sword fighting. Like, it's probably why she was able to get away with the whole pretending to be a boy thing, kind of Mulan styles. I'm like, yeah, you're much better at being a guy than you are at being a girl, and I love that so much.
And she doesn't have any boobs. So makes up for it all.
That probably was intentional. Again, that's why I brought Mulan. I'm pretty sure she did that intentionally.
Yeah,
I actually love that like most reports are usually like with like people of the present day Awakening are usually like, yep, I have no clue how to do the princess thing, but I can stab a monster, so I'm pretty good.
I can stab a monster. Whoa. Hey, girl.
We actually have this as a costume. We could use this on the other one.
Mission complete.
Like, how does she get her hair to do that? It's like all lumpy.
They actually showed it in the character art in the Making of Awakening. Essentially, she like braids it and then like buns it underneath, because her hair is like in 2 layers.
Yeah.
So essentially, there's like a shorter upper layer, and then the longer under layer she braids and then buns underneath it. It's complex and honestly kind of ingenious at the same time, and I'm kind of like, wow.
What happened to Marth?
Swag.
I'm like, that's like, Mulan was easy. She just cut her hair and put it up in one of those little top knot things, and like,
Where'd he go?
you see, I went to the next like level to essentially have her hair look as it is without cutting it. Like, effort was put in here.
Look at the new pictures for the Sephiroth.
Oh yeah,
Reveal.
and the memes that definitely come. Okay,
That's funny. You
so
just got Mario hanging on.
yeah, you should be able to become in the next one because I'll get another character.
Is he from Final Fantasy? Where's Sephiroth from? He looks like he could be from Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, the game Cloud's from.
Kingdom Hearts is literally Final Fantasy meets Disney.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a weird game, honestly.
I tried talking to Elliot, our brother, about that earlier, and he's like, well, Kingdom Hearts is this, that. I'm like, he's like, well, they could bring in more Final Fantasy people from Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, they aren't Kingdom Hearts, they're Final Fantasy. I won't talk during this stuff, because I like Awakening.
Our poor mother.
Stay strong.
She's dead.
Queen Yelena entrusted your kingdom's future to the two of you.
This will be one of many situations where we go and be like, Rowan is an idiot.
I'll be at your side. Try not to worry.
What are you gonna do? Eat this one?
What
First,
kind
we
of...
must find the temple.
Some guy who's not been outdoors much.
Bro, he looked at a plant and then fell down a cliff.
Come on, dude.
Come on, Crom. I mean, we've got to do something.
What do you propose?
Huh? How should I know?
I see you're awake. That was a nasty fall you took. Can you stand?
Thanks a lot. But who are you guys?
The Shepherds, a militia from the Halidom of Elise.
The Halidom of what? Never heard of it.
Huh? But how is that even possible?
My lord, my lady, please be on your guard. He was not alone.
Whoa! Too fast, too fast!
Barbie movie. Barbie
You!
movie.
Don't just run off like that! Do you have any idea... Rowan, do you know these people or something?
Just met him now.
I don't recognize your clothes. From where do the two of you hail?
He doesn't know us then. I welcome you to the kingdom of Aetolis, of which we are the princess and prince. Weird.
I see. I understand your situation.
You're clearly capable fighters. Will you lend us your strength?
Please. Oh, Crom, we have to help them.
You're right. We can't just walk away from people in need.
Just a moment, my lord. It's dangerous to trust mysterious strangers outright.
Like Robin.
If we are to join them, please allow me to provide a test first.
A test
You
what?
mean
COVID
like-
test?
I'm Frederick, and you'll have to defeat me to earn my help.
Listen, I'm on the
Exactly.
same wavelength. I'm dead.
Really?
I'm dead.
Not a fight to the death, but I'll learn all I need by facing them on the battlefield.
You may need convincing, Frederick, but I will fight alongside these strangers.
Me too.
And we'll follow any orders they give. It'll be up to them to command us.
It looks like we don't have a choice. Prepare for battle, you two.
These two in any other game would never do that. Hi, I
Wait.
will be your servant.
Actually, no, Crom is like that. Literally, when Robin shows up,
I've never played
and... Well, you need to play Awakening. I mean, you're in love with Matt Mercer's voice, so what more do you want?
I'm in love with Yusuke.
He first started in Fire Emblem with Crom, and then it went to Ryoma, and so on and so forth.
And then he became
everything is in
Yusuke.
order,
Technically, he would have
Let's
been
go.
Yusuke before Ryoma.
No, Awakening...
First, you need to take out the
Fates came out
soldiers
before
surrounding the
Persona
area.
5. Persona 5 had a very long development.
I thought it came out in 2016.
Mission start.
Persona 5 came out when, like, the Switch came out.
Yeah, like 2016.
Yeah, Fates came out before that.
Focus here. This isn't a game. We need to win their trust.
The Fire Emblem Fates released on June 25th, 2015. Barf, it released when I was in high school!
I remember, because I was in high school, complaining that I couldn't get the complete edition because of scalpers, and I didn't have time to check it all day.
I'm here to help.
It's an old game, really.
They came out so much, I really thought it came out later. It doesn't look bad for a 20, it's already 5 years old, it's so disgusting.
Yep. But, essentially, when you go and start and you meet Robin in Awakening, it's essentially the same thing. Is that, like, I'm gonna just say, you want me to say he or she, do you prefer?
Okay, it's considered canon.
Male?
Isn't the male one? It's fine.
Yeah,
Crown can be gay. Crown's bisexual, that's okay.
I know, I could definitely see that. I would totally see him.
I don't see
shipping
gay, but I
Shipping
could
with male Robin. That's
feel
fine.
out about it.
As long as Crumb's being paired up with Robin, that's fine with me. But anyway, the point is that, like, you pretty much meet Robin, and then after he, like, shows some, like,
Can defeat me now.
ability for,
Mission complete.
strategy, and more importantly, can use swords and magic, which was just a funny encounter. He's like, I think I can use magic, and Crumb's like, are you sure? Are you gonna lightning bolt me in the chest? Which was serious foreshadowing. But, and he's like, so you can and so after, like, the tutorial level, then after that, Crom's like, I want you to lead us, you're really capable, because he just trusts in people like that. So yeah, it's not actually on
That's
the
why
fact that he literally
that's
was...
why he gets. Why are there so many people? There's never this many enemies in my playthrough.
This is fun.
Yeah, you look great with your freaking bronze sword. Come on, bro. We're gonna brush through this
Your
story
sword
mode so
won't
you
be
can
as
back
effective against a spear user.
It'll be faster once you can join me. And also, there's more enemies in single player. Remember I told you about that?
I know, I'm jealous. I want one.
Sounds like my turn.
Well, that's why I go and use,
It takes so long to kill them too. Oh my god. Oh, and they're not even second class yet. Oh, that's so barfy.
Let's go.
The way that we just upgraded them. Did you use magic?
yes. She was, a cleric. So, she started with only staff and could turn her into a war cleric, which is what she is here, and has an axe. She could be a sage, like her sister, and use magic, which is way better an option. But the war cleric's a lot easier to play for this game's purposes.
So in your game you made her, I thought an axe was her, because I haven't played this game, so I thought axe was her
No,
go-to weapon.
she's a cleric, so she doesn't throw with anyone. So her second class gives her another weapon.
What's
and
with them and having a blue sword-wielding main character and a cleric sister with no weapon?
Well, actually, you might sit and notice some similarities, but she's not like Mist in one iota.
Oh, it's like
She's
Miss
the exact opposite
and
personality.
Elise and Sakura. The only younger sisters who can't use weapons till they class up. And it takes forever to class them up, so you spend 95 million hours trying to get her to freaking level 20 so you can class them up.
It wasn't that hard to do with them because you're kind of stuck with like the 4 of them for a while.
She's got that one like hype up move. I was like, this is dumb. I just want to attack.
Oh no, it raises your bar, the charge bar. Azura's got the same ability.
Reinforcements.
Really?
Where's the? There we go.
Reinforcements from 2 directions.
Like why did the map do that?
Reinforcements from 2 directions.
Let's go find the next playable character.
Mission starting. We can't let our guard
It's
down.
not as much fun to watch instead of play.
Well, you'll be able to play after this level because I'll have multiple characters.
I think it would also be more fun if this wasn't
I'm here to help.
our 95th
That's
time.
us being dead with our
Good.
eyes open.
I want them to be dead. Kill Rowan.
I've received a report.
I mean, that's just common sense, bruh.
Well, I'm always like nervous with that bong because it's always like, you know, that's usually when our like a base is in peril. We're like, oh no, run!
This is how a lady fights.
Yeah.
But like the banter you saw like with Lissa and Frederick, that's literally how they do. All the time she's ribbing him about something because he's essentially their
And then
baby.
then they get married.
Yes, I married them. It was adorable.
It makes sense.
Well, that's the whole point, is that she's constantly, like, Promise goes and runs off. And honestly, Frederick's job is really hard, because both of them do not want to act like royalty. So they're usually running off doing whatever.
It's like we have. Oh wait, I'll do my thing in a second.
Halt, oh villains!
I don't like playing with him, but he's just entertaining.
Another one?
I'm your... it doesn't matter who I am. My origin story's kind of a mess. You know what? I'm just gonna take it again from the top.
I am Owain Dark, and though I must remain a mystery, know that I am sworn to defend you, no matter how
Like,
dire
all the other
odds.
dudes are confused, they don't even attack.
Face my wrath!
Oh, he's got a dark sword.
Radiant Dawn!
Stop! I'm dead.
All his special moves are the names of past Fire Emblem titles. Literally in the game, that's what he does.
That's so funny.
Sword hand. Ha. It's got a mind of its own.
Huh?
What the heck is up with this guy?
It's your kid.
Yeah, it's
Woogie
your
woogie
kid.
woogie. You're my dad.
Our
Woogie woogie
allies
woogie.
are on their way.
Doesn't he have a thing where he can like only attack sometimes or something?
No, that's Sarja. But yeah.
One more ally won't make much of a difference.
But yeah, Owen is just interesting. But it's like, he seems a little over the top here, but he's actually very interesting in the game. To be honest, well, I don't like at all the Fates kids. The Awakening kids actually just range from bland to, well, that's quirky.
Yeah, we don't talk about the Fates kids. Unless it's Shigure, because that's the only one that matters.
Yeah, I'm fine with Shigure. But, like,
Because he's like his own character. Any child that's related to the mom will accept. If it's related to just the dad, deny.
but like, it was, the Awakening kids are actually all very interesting.
Darius, my boy, my boy, my
I
man.
have healing skills.
Yeah, she's a cleric.
I'm
But,
here to help.
Yeah. I like
Let's
Owen's
go.
character in Fates because I think he's funny and he's friends with Leo and they're
well,
friends.
at that point he's Odin, but, so.
Yeah,
a little
everyone
different.
loves him.
A
Well,
little
everyone
different.
still loves him anyways.
I prefer him in Awakening because he can have this, because then you get to know him and his mom, And again, just the weird dynamic they have, which is not far off from this, where she's just like, did I do this? Did my parenting lead to this? But also it goes into one of Lista's biggest insecurities, is that every one of the Halidom of Elise is born with a brand, generally. Like Krause is on his shoulders. She doesn't have one. And so she, for the longest time, she thought that meant that she wasn't,
She's adopted.
No, she isn't. She's born the same as the rest of them. She's related to the other two. But she thought it meant that she didn't carry the royal bloodline. And
She's not
so,
a protagonist anymore.
no. What it meant is that when Owen came on, he says, yes, I do have that brand. So yes, you do have it. You are part of the royal bloodline. But essentially it was a big fear she had that she never, that's why she acts all tough.
Where's his brand at?
I think it's on his hand.
You didn't kill the guy.
I think.
Oh, you gotta go help Leona. She's in the fort to the left.
Yeah, I'm
the leftmost. We literally don't have to get anything from Anna because we are doing that in another game.
Oh, it's not open.
Need to go around anyway. Don't you love running on foot? That's the thing about us too. Typically, I play foot units and Evie plays mounted units. So and I'm always somehow the healer. She's like, go help. And it takes me like 19 years to get
I
across
don't
the
go and tell
battlefield.
you that you're doing like that. You just choose to be a thing, and I'm like, well, can you do this then?
I'm Niles, who's also conveniently a healer.
If I'm playing Corn, I heal people on my own.
No, you don't. Go get Anna in the bottom. Thank you. Yeah, go down and see if she's still there.
It takes a while to disappear.
In your experience, in my experience, she dips.
Also, you know it's like impossible to run in a straight line with the control stick.
Excellent taste.
Really?
Well, no, it's just hard.
Come back soon.
Because, you know, you naturally kind of swerve a little bit with the control stick because it's a round thing, you know?
I can do pretty fine generally. Defeat the battle so I can play. I wanna play.
Shit, I'm gonna need you. Okay, we're gonna go face Frederick. I want weapon triangle advantage.
That's one thing I noticed when I played, why don't you pair up with her?
They're in trouble. We've got to help.
Oh, pair up with Rowan instead.
If I fall, the battle is over.
Jeez, dude.
Dang, you suck. Rowan sucks. Can you pair up with him?
No, you can. I could. Give me a second.
It's more efficient.
Notice how easy that was.
Ridley's here.
Oh, hey, Ridley.
What's up?
This is an improvement.
We're taking the super low-key chill stream today.
Which ironically means we're going and taking on an RPG.
Yes, which means we're doing a
Kind
fighting
of
game,
RPG.
obviously.
Sort of RPG.
Ah, a good chill Friday? Let's do a fighting game.
Fighting game is actually the most chill, you know?
Fair enough.
No, I can't.
Fair enough. We can't. Let's see that. Well, heal him, I guess.
Well, I'm just gonna go and
Kill
see them
Frederick, I
beat
guess.
the boss then. You know, I got a charge and I got...
You should go through this whole area's crown first. Yeah. No, look at, see if the thing is on the... Oh.
This gets rid of my weapons advantage. So if I'm facing a bunch of spear people, and I want to switch to Lissa, this was the easier thing.
We conquered your trials, Frederick.
Oh, was that your mini mission?
Yeah, I need to do that in order for Frederick to open up place.
When I was playing in Fates, I didn't even really remember that the weapon triangle was a thing. There's like it's like a weapon octahedron or whatever, you know?
Well, because there's a lot more things.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't. It's on a timer.
Oh, I was like, there's no one in here.
Fell asleep during your last stream. It's okay.
Hey,
You were falling asleep during the last stream.
Me too.
It was boring us, so it probably was boring other people too.
Well, it wasn't boring. Let's Go Eevee is a very like sleepy chill game because I've been playing it on my own and I play it a lot like at night in my bed and I keep falling asleep while doing it. It's just it's calming because it's so gentle.
No, I want to play other Warriors games now just from playing this.
I don't know
I
if
love this
I'd
game.
like to play Hyrule Warriors because I don't know anything
Well,
about Link.
The original Hyrule Warriors is actually came
Listen.
first.
It was 1 a.m.
Yeah, I mean,
That's late.
good for you.
That's
good for you,
sleepy
dude.
time.
I probably should
I say that, but I've stayed up till 2 the last 2 nights working on a painting right now. And I messed up, so I had to start it completely over. It's very frustrating.
The one thing that's fun about single player is that you can get so many enemies in the frame.
You know, I'm mad. I want to be beating stuff up, but when
Well,
you're in
it's
dual
because
player, I can like never find
They give you the same
anybody.
amount of enemies, but it's with 2 people, so you can clear it out twice as fast.
Like, look, you're hitting 1350. But how long it takes for us to like clear 1,000?
Yeah.
That's alright, it'd be like that. And now it's 3 a.m. What do you mean 3 a.m.?
We appreciate you showing up in spite of probably being a zombie.
Hey, that's okay. You know what? I saw this TikTok the other day that was like humans are supposed to not sleep all at once. You're supposed to sleep in like 2 periods of time. So, you know, just get yourself a good nappy from 5 to 9 a.m.
Why are you all the way over here?
And then, like, you know, 3 to 6. Get yourself some good snores.
Come back so I can heal you. Why do we all have to have the same run speed?
I don't know. That's why I always do, like, the little thing, the little bead move that makes you swirl and go fast.
Yeah, it was,
we'll
but they were all
update
dashing
you on what's
too.
been happening so far. We just started a new game. Darius, who's the guy talking in the bottom corner. I've got a little bit of crush on him. Oh, he's so cute. So cute.
I think you just like the dark-haired dudes.
I do. I like the dark-haired angsty boys.
Or the blonde-haired
with the trouble
angsty boys.
past. Yeah, they don't have to be dark-haired really. Oh well,
Because you
bluish tone or blonde.
But like
Yusuke,
Leo
Darius,
and
Darius,
Takumi are both angsty boys.
Takumi and Leo are like 2 sides of a very beautiful coin.
I mean, that's
very
literally the face families. That all of them are like 2 sides of the coin. That's why it's so funny when you do their supports. They're like, we're not anything alike, and then they're like, never mind, we are the same exact person but in different bodies.
I love that game. I like Revelations the most because you don't have to kill anyone. I never did get Flora, who's the maid from Nor.
It's okay.
I never got her.
I don't like her personality personally.
Well, I always had
I got
Felicia
her-
because I played Birthright and then I immediately went
I
to
got her for
Revelations.
completion's sake, but it's like, I never really liked her, to be honest.
Alright, kill him. Get him good. But I do love Fates. I love Revelations. You get to have everyone.
So long as I draw breath.
So long as I draw breath. Looks like you live in a Harvest Moon. Looks like a Harvest Moon character.
Yeah, not far off. He's definitely. I love how it's not official, but I love how the internet was like when they saw his like official character art. He's like, he's definitely wearing a suit underneath that.
Under that? Yeah, I believe it.
Well, he's very proper, but he's also a great knight, so he has like delicacy in like oddly enough in battle, but out of battle can be kind of obtuse, which is actually kind of funny.
Let your guard down around me.
Oh, his horse he had to get up.
That's the fun best part about the mountain units. I'm like,
I mean,
man,
the mounted
MVP for the horses.
Also, shout out to their quads, dude. That's really not to that horse with no hands, only legs.
Well,
Do you know how hard it is to hold on to a horse at all? Much less with only
They're
hands?
legendary heroes. Are you kidding me? They know how to
They
how
got,
to deal with
those
horses.
quads are made out of diamonds. They're so
I mean, he's a great knight, so he's already holding all the armor to start with, and then he's a guardian knight after that,
Maybe
and
he
you're just
has,
like, how are you alive?
He has like little hooks that keep him on his horse, so he doesn't have to squeeze his legs so
Yeah,
much. My legs would be so
I think he just has intense thighs.
I believe that.
I mean, I think that's the way it is. The biggest thing is when you knock down horse units is that you have to hit them while they're on the ground, because if they can get up, they can knock you back and stun you.
Really?
Well, you ever notice when you knock down a horse unit and they just like, well, I mean,
unit.
wyvern units can do that too. Like that, you see how he knocked his I think it's just axe units actually now that I think
Yeah,
about it.
I was like, because I normally
Because
play
Camilla does
as...
the same thing if I knock her down.
I'm an archer, normally. Why does it look like a little babushka?
Well, Frederick,
You know what that is?
It's a little babushka. A little Russian something. Probably Russian lady. Babushka. Babushka.
I thought that was the name for someone's grandma.
Maybe. It's like I thought it was like a Russian old lady, don't you?
How much I helped out?
What's the thing that's like the nesting dolls? What's that
They're
called?
called nesting dolls.
Yeah, but what's their word in Russian?
I don't know. I just call them
It
nesting
starts
dolls.
with an M. Russian word for Russian nesting dolls. Russian nesting doll's name is the second. Oh, it's from. Also, update. Matt Mercer voices him.
It was an honor to help.
1,000 kisses.
So, fun fact about this
1,000
game
kisses.
is
At
Matryosh.
least for now.
Matryoshka.
We can work together.
Matryoshka.
I still hold some doubts, but I'll put them aside.
So you don't trust us yet?
don't worry, he does
Yes.
with
It's my
everyone.
duty to always
I will
be
never
vigilant.
trust you, weird,
He
weird children.
he doesn't trust Robin
That's
for
settled.
like at least
camp for the night.
2/3 of the
For
game.
supper, how does bear sound?
Bear.
I killed one during a lull in the battle. and it shouldn't
This is what I mean by he goes over the top to go and protect them.
Bear?
Girl, what do you mean?
Not bear again. It's too tough. and
This is also how
eaten
the
my
beginning of Awakening starts.
Eaten
So
it before?
he goes and kills
Girl,
the
what
bear.
are you eating?
Fortune, a chance to absorb that proud, ferocious spirit once more.
Owain, does that mean... Have you also eaten it before?
more than once.
Sure. Yeah, Frederick's
Alright,
also
I'm
a
in.
cook.
If this dinner is our next challenge, I'm game. A true knight must face any obstacle with enthusiasm.
Everyone else may partake.
This is a
first.
Rowan hate
I'll be
club.
content with
Also,
the
I love the
leftovers.
fact that they're like, oh yeah, in the lull of that giant battle, I went and found a giant four-legged animal and killed it.
Owen hate club right here.
Like, Frederick would be one of those people that if he walked around in an apron, you wouldn't bat an eye.
No, he looked nice.
He's like the ultimate babysitter.
I can't believe this.
I like looking at their outfits and wondering how they get in them. Like Lissa's, she's got like 19 layers going on.
I
The
mean, but
neck
that's-
thing.
That's normal for princess dresses.
Good luck.
Prom is not that
Wise decision.
Something new has been added.
We're just gonna drive everyone crazy with these. Because now this is where all the DLC comes in.
Come back in one piece.
Yeah, El Goro!
Niles! Never!
Of course.
Good to go.
Destiny beckons me forward.
Oh, joy.
Okay.
Weapons.
Okay, did we play that sound effect enough?
Straight up.
But I say that for the sake of consistency, we don't use extra characters until we get to the Hoshio area where we have to have like Rowan and stuff.
Fine. Niles is my main. I don't main on Smash, I main on Fire Emblem Warriors. And my main is Niles.
Player 2 can now join. Which one do
Give
you want?
controller.
We do have so much stuff.
This
We
one.
have all the stuff. Stuff's galore.
Yes, that's what we're playing. We started a new file to play through story mode. But just wait, when we're done. Last time we beat this, it said 15 hours for the whole game. So I think we can do it faster this time. Our other game
Did
has
you
like...
press the mill thing?
Nope, I did not press anything.
I was wondering why this was doing a thing.
What?
Yes?
Yeah, we have all the things. We have
What'd you
100
do?
hours worth of things. It's exciting.
Yep, really talk it up, Mallie.
Yeah, that's about it.
Wow, you suck.
We have everyone that we like at second class.
So press the thing.
Can I have the green one? Oh, sorry. I like to play the green one because I like that the thing's over here, so I can...
Yep, I am uncomfortable for you.
Yep, I hate using that one for this.
Thanks for coming.
Minerva.
I don't think we have enough for anything yet, but I wanted to see.
No, we have like all this stuff. You can tell who we use and who we don't on our other game. Because it's, you can't see the people you haven't like. I know
because I know I would need to use her for playthrough.
I mean, we always do that.
Okay. Success.
Some people on this game
Maybe she
also
never see her because normally we have so many characters she never comes up in for running the shop.
Straight up. I was like, I don't have a voice. Success.
Success.
I also have a theory that they reuse voice actors within the
Okay.
game. Like they had like
Okay.
5 total voice
Success.
actors, and they just had a great range.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think.
No, I'm just saying. I think
If it works, it works. Oh, yeah.
they have so many characters, and they only got like 4.
Success.
Like she said, like 2 or 4 of the original actors
Okay.
back.
Guess we want the mortal blow thing since this is a lord.
This is our lord.
So we do have to use scratch. Nice. So we don't have to use just bronze. Look at our one skill.
Swag.
You get the other skills from
Live to serve. That's from Jacob. Missing.
I await your return.
Imagine if we brought more characters in here. I just want Fates redone in full 3D like this. I want every game to be done like this. I don't see why not. Why can't every Fire Emblem game be done in these graphics, huh?
Because Fire Emblem fandom is divided and they can't decide what they like. So this is an awesome game, but everyone's like, no, Warriors sucks purely because it's only Awakening and Fates characters. I'm like, wow, how spoiled are you that you can't take the fact that we got a literal Fire Emblem dedicated fighting game,
Yeah.
and we can't celebrate the fact that that exists, and at the time it was better than Hyrule Warriors because it ironed out actually a lot of the bugs Hyrule Warriors had. So
Can I play now?
Yes.
Who am I? Oh, you haven't chosen yet.
Yes, because we haven't played. Pay attention, please.
You should be here anytime now.
Ah, buttery chocolate voice.
What did you discover?
Your mom.
Just as we thought. There
I'm
isn't a
sweating.
recognizable landmark in sight.
She's
So
bowing.
we are definitely somewhere
She's
beyond
sweating.
Elise.
I also spotted some fierce-looking creatures running rampant.
Creatures. They must have been the enemies our new friends mentioned.
I don't think our own
I want
sudden
a little
appearance
neck
here is
thing.
unrelated.
Nick armor.
Oh, cool. You're a Pegasus
Hate
Knight?
you.
Oh no, we've not played Hyrule Age of Calamity because we have not played Hyrule Warriors. I mean,
It's no
or
trouble at all.
Breath of the Wild for that matter. We're actually totally, like, of all
It's more that he
RPGs
really
that we're
loves.
not into,
Knights.
never got into Zelda.
They can move right
Our
to the
brothers played all of them.
I would love to play it at some point, but I don't think it would be as important to me if I haven't played Breath of the
Move
Wild.
out. The temple isn't far now.
I'll take point.
Like, I would like
could
to,
fly after all.
but I'm a
Good idea.
huge,
We're
like,
counting on you.
I need to care about the characters, I need to know who the characters are, and I need to care about the story, which is why I fell in love with Fire Emblem over other RPGs. Like,
I'd be willing to do Breath of the Wild. It looked really nice. In the earlier Zelda games, I was really not a fan of the art style because I just wasn't.
I debated doing Twilight Princess
So,
because
for
it
me-
has a good storyline, but I'm like, I don't know if I can do Breath of the Wild because I'm just not big with open world games because I
See,
don't know where to go.
I think I'd be good because I like to do stuff like Animal Crossing, which is very self-driven. So I think I'd be good at it. But I'd also think I'd be bad at it because I'm
You're
generally bad at games.
Because you run into all the areas you're not supposed to
Yeah,
go to.
I've seen like them fighting the Guardians and stuff. And I'm
I
like,
think
there's
you're going to come in as
no
Crom.
way
I'm
I
not
would literally
entirely
die.
certain.
Alright.
So we'll see what happens. I can try and bring in the others that you want, but they are all level 1.
That's okay. Who else do we have?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, we can't use any of those, right? Until
Yeah.
later? Okay, well, I hate that.
I mean, if you really wanted to, I would give you a pass and say you can use one of the Awakening characters. But
No, I don't want to.
you're not allowed to use the Fates people until the Fates people
I
show
only
up.
like to use, I pair up Niles and Navarre, or Niles and Leo, or Leo and Takumi. And that's about all I play. I play as the archers,
Well,
or...
you have to learn to use the other dudes, so...
I know. I actually generally don't use swords people a lot unless it's Navarre because he's a swordsmaster, so he's fast.
I don't like the Age of Clan. I didn't like Age of Clan, to be honest. Well, I don't like all those warrior games, but I was exited from Age of Clan, but it was kind
Aw,
I've never
I'm
played
sorry
a
about
Warriors
that.
game besides this. I am such a hardcore Fire Emblem fan that I literally got a Switch. Not for Breath of the Wild, not for Mario Odyssey. I got it for this game. It's literally...
I got it for Animal Crossing.
Literally what I did. Well, you got yours recently, so...
Yeah, I only got mine for Christmas last year.
I got it out the year it came out purely to play this game. Oh, Robin!
Robin!
I don't see a winning move here. Cordelia!
Go now! Crom and the rest have fought their way through.
Right. Time to change strategy.
Time to tip the scales.
You've given me just the opening I need.
That's his husband.
Take heart! We're not alone! Crom awaits us beyond these men! Now clear a path!
That's right, you go be a strategist.
The temple's under attack!
Why would Gristone do this?
Down there. It's Robin. Come on, they need our help.
So, the thing I never got about this is, like, did Robin go ahead, or literally they just lost him in the portal transit and they've been looking for him?
In the portal transit. Are we going the same way together?
Yeah.
I'll try and be that calm.
Quickly, defeat the enemies and seize the temple.
Yeah, it's the same one, but I just wanted to...
I've never ever played a Warriors game before this, nor since this.
I thought there was only this one in... this one.
Oh no, Warriors is a whole series, kind of like
what
Persona.
other games are there?
There are a few other crossover series like Hyrule Warriors and like at least one other with a major game company, but the Warriors series itself is like feudal Japan, essentially this. Should look up sometime. It actually looks pretty cool. I just, you know,
will they do any other series that I like?
I'm here to help.
I'm trying not to go the same way.
Scramble Strikers is is Warriors.
No, really?
No, it's gonna be like this.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I showed you the trailer.
You
can, and you'll use your persona, but it's going to be more. The thing that they said about that one, I think is going to be really cool, is it'll be Warriors, but it's not full Warriors. It's like half RPG, so it's going to have a lot of like the traveling over different.
Weird with the split screen. Sorry. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's the only way. We can't be like in the same area because, you know, like if they had to delegate us to one area.
Believe it or not, this is the way we've gotten used to looking at the screen, so it actually is weirder when we can see everything. We're like, wow,
Yeah,
so
straight
much
up.
room.
Evie is on the top. I am Crom on the bottom.
Yes, she's
You'll be
currently
able to tell-
somersaulting to action.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell later when we play between like 4 characters. You'd be like, oh well, it's this character type. That's them.
I don't need to kill this guy, but I want to kill this guy. So don't die.
I mean, I don't plan to.
I mean, does anyone ever plan to die? Did anyone in these games ever plan to die? Hey, you're just being different.
Eat my sword. I keep forgetting that I don't have a combo, so I'm like holding down the combo button. I'm like, why is he charging? Because I do not have a combo button.
See, the funny thing is that I don't actually know how to switch characters on demand in this mode because I don't know all the extra button prompts.
I don't. Oh, it's still good. Let's try. I don't know.
Yeah, you try and change the character.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to pair up with Alyssa, but I don't know which button is the B button on the
Hold
thing.
this one down and then.
I did, and it didn't work.
Okay, you'd have to have this thing show up first.
Okay, I did. Look. Right there. Then press here. Bomb button. Here you go. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here. Therapy.
Press the bomb button.
I was pressing that. What I guess would be easy.
Look at your hands and see what button you're cutting.
Let's be real. My hand-eye coordination is so bad. I would love to be like, oh, it's so top tier. You know? No, it's literally so bad. Anyways, oh my gosh. I was trying to play Minecraft yesterday on the PC, and it's like the second PC game I've ever played. Well, it was so rough. It took me like 40 minutes to figure out how to like put a block down.
That's why I'm like, I honestly like guided games. Call me a noob, but I like games that guide me.
Oh, I like console games just because I'm used to console. Like my friend who I was playing with was like, I can't play console games. I don't understand all the buttons. I was like, you're telling me you understand a whole keyboard and mouse, but
you
not
can't figure out the
A, B, X, Y? Girl, I play A, B, X, Y because I'm stupid.
It's like, eventually keep pressing it, you'll figure it out. Because there's only so many things you can choose.
Yeah.
The mission started.
Also, it's a little bit easier in my tiny, unwieldy hands. Just kidding, my hands aren't tiny, but they are weirdly shaped. They're very bulky. Hey, it's what's his face?
You know what's his face is? Considering we have the Valadar. Velador's the dragon.
Do I need to heal this guy?
I mean, if you feel like it.
I mean, I can. I just don't know if I'm allowed. Okay, I didn't know. I just saw the thing and I want to make sure that I was allowed.
We can't let them surround us. Let's wipe out those reinforcements.
No, where am I
Where
supposed
are
to
you,
be?
reinforcements?
Where am I supposed to be fighting?
Stop running from me.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You know, if you charge with a mounted unit and then you hit like their basic attack, you can do like a slide attack.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it's slightly different with Xander than with who
the
I
only
normally use than with Frederick.
I've played anymore is when we first started playing, I would play as like the Pegasus Knight because
like
I was back in my I was a child.
You see like this sort of slide thing he does? You just have to dash and press an attack. The flying units have similar attack, but it's more forward momentum than open momentum. I think because he's an axe user, he has a lot of range.
Fight. See, I wouldn't know because I also very rarely use Leo Chuyo because
Well, I don't know if the magic ones do, but I know the ones with the weapons do.
Yeah.
I haven't played Leo in a while.
Let me just give props to the Fates family. We freaking love them. They are so good in terms of just being a family, in terms of character.
I just feel bad for the Fates games because everyone hated on them. Like some of them hated on them for legit reasons that are issues. Like I don't like the Fates kids. That is a you don't like.
I don't
my
like
castle,
the RNG
sure,
because it made me die all the time for no. It'd be like 98% chance of hit. 100% chance miss.
Yeah.
And the enemy has a 1% critical and it criticals me
like
and I die.
if you're someone who didn't like the censorship that was done, I'm like, I kinda get where you're coming from. But there's some people that hate this game for no good reason.
The thing with the skin shifting?
No.
Oh, I wanted that. I was like, I want to touch their face.
No. That was part of it, but no.
I could have had a good time.
It was a bigger thing than that.
What
but,
other censorship was there? I don't know.
Did I ever tell you how Soleil's support with male porn goes?
Nope. Do you married? Who's Soleil?
Yes.
Oh, Laszlo's kid.
Yeah. The one who's clearly attracted to girls.
Yeah, she goes on dates canonly in her things.
Yes. So the way that she is able to marry male Corin is essentially she goes to one of the dark mages, gets a hex potion, so that she sees all the guys as girls.
What the heck?
And I'm like, what? Why is... Can't she be bisexual?
Can't she just not marry male Corrin and only date?
But like, if you absolutely need to have that option, like, 'cause, you know, guys, you can marry Camilla as male Corrin, and I think that's messed up in some ways. But why was that necessary?
I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit much.
So a lot of people were not. Very
All I
upset
know
about
is
that
everyone's favorite thing is male Corrin and Niles, and I wish I was male so I could marry Niles. As female, I can marry Niles as a female, obviously too. But when I was a female, I was like, girl, I'm gonna go marry one of
But
the
then
other
if you
people.
did that, you would have to put up with male Corrin for the entirety of the game.
I know, and that's stinky doo doo.
He works in Birthright. He does not work in Conquest.
No, you never see him anywhere. You know, he's like the character you just don't remember is part of the roster.
And some people complain that he's like, oh, he was too much of a wuss, and he's like, men can't have weak traits. I'm like, that wasn't it at all.
No, men can have weak traits. It's totally valid from the show motions. Stop being such a big fart brain.
It's just
you big brain of fart.
Well, a large part of it is actually something I say about Corrin in this one. It's like, he sounds way older than he actually looks, and that's very disorienting to me.
It's a little dry. Well, I just say in the way, like, whenever you see promotions and stuff, it's always female Corrin in the families, and then male Corrin's like in the back, in the shadows, like he wasn't actually invited, but he came as somebody's +1 to the wedding. And
Well,
it's kind of awkward because the bride and him dated at one point, but it was like really long ago, and they forgot, and he came as a friend. He wasn't even really invited. You know, it's that kind of situation.
I lost you halfway in that backstory, but I'm sure it was phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's more a matter of the things, like, the reason I think he works with Birthright, because in that one he can act as a leader to the sisters, but he's also sensitive, and I appreciate that, because that works more with Azura. You're much closer to Azura in Birthright than you are in Conquest. Easily. So it makes more sense.
Which is interesting, because in Birthright, I never liked Azura. No. I was like, I didn't like the vibe from her, but in Revelation she was okay. Yeah, Real T though, I didn't use her. I used her till like level 20, and then like she was level 20, and then unfortunately her and Jacob I couldn't get in my team anymore, just because I found people that were stronger. Because if I had to keep one, I would definitely keep Jacob if I could, but I literally ran out of slots, and by the time I had slots again to use them, they were too weak.
I always used them on my first playthrough. Well, no, my second playthrough because I got married to him.
I was like, I used them for sure on my first playthrough.
I used them on both playthroughs. The first one was just like, I can't abandon you, dude. The second one was like, we're married, so that'd be kind of embarrassing.
I married Kaze and then I married Leo.
I mean, I love the magic effects, really.
Why do his abs look like Hawaiian rolls? It straight up looks like a pack of Hawaiian rolls. Okay.
Give me a hand, Lissa. Lend me your strength.
I'm gonna punch him. We got the heart, so I think that means I defeated him.
I know, so I'm just trying to get in on the
Look,
action.
she's got a little zappy.
Look, we're doing like the same thing.
Why are you on top of me?
That was so cool looking though.
Rude.
Like it was like I put it in the thing and then you whacked it with your hammer.
The way that you tried to take my spotlight right then, very rude.
Anyway, so where was it? So the the issue with Fates was that some people said the characters were bad, or that the story was bad, or that a dozen other things that's kind of like, how high did you think Fire Emblem ranked in the first place?
Isn't that your dad?
I'd call that a victory.
Yes.
She do be running with this hoop skirt. Get a girl.
Well, I mean, that's kind of why it's like that. I like the look of it. That was like, it's like a regular hoop skirt, but it's like it got torn in half, you know, like for more ease of movement.
I thought hoop skirts normally did. Oh look, NPC I've never seen before.
So Lady Elena is
very well. What if I voice act over the voice actors?
That would get very annoying
this
very fast.
Is the Aetolis legend of the Shield of Flames and the Chaos Dragon Velizark.
The Fire Emblem?
Ago,
that
this
is in
world
every
faced
Fire
a dire
Emblem
threat.
game?
Velizark appeared,
Called Fire Emblem?
opening outrealm portals to other worlds.
A name with V, Z, and K? Must be evil.
Surged forth and attacked the people.
They always use letters like that
exactly
when they make
what's
it. They're like,
happening now.
Gerald is evil.
Indeed.
It's me,
It's also
Valadar,
said that
Velizark.
people from the connected
There we
worlds
go.
emerged.
In other words, us.
What happened to the Chaos Dragon?
Legend says the world was
He's
saved
dead.
when the Shield of Flames sealed him away. But with outrealm portals reappearing, the Chaos Dragon may be free again.
So, kill a big bad dragon? We can do it?
Shut up,
If he is at his full strength, you won't be able to kill him. He's simply too strong. However, if you awakened the Shield of Flames, you could seal him away again. That would close the Outrealm portals, and the Outrealm fiends would
This is like
vanish.
off-brand Fire Emblem Heroes.
Crom, was it? You and your friends would likely return to your
Crom
worlds
was
too.
Then, what do we need to do to awaken the Shield of Flames?
Ooh, buttery
That
voice.
power resides in the Gleamstones, carried by heroes from other worlds.
These heroes. Do he mean Guam and the others?
Plot device. Plot device.
Heroes from other worlds? No offense, you guys, but I don't really think we fit the bill.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
I agree with Lissa. We're not the hero type.
No, you are.
If you need a hero, the Chosen One must answer the call to action. What was that, my sword hand?
What is it,
Elaine
Lissa?
is me, dude.
Your body. It's all aglow with a blue light, Crom. What's happening to me?
A plot device.
Well, actually, to be realistically speaking, all the characters do have Gleamstones have been blessed by sacred dragons in some point in their lifetime.
The Shield of Flames lit right up!
Amazing!
Amazing.
Like, he, received the awakening from Naga to get the
Very
true
dramatic. It couldn't just be. Bing! Let's do this whole dance.
It's a JRPG. We're being super dramatic here. Ding. It's not magic unless it's dramatic.
Barbie
And if we gather
protagonist
them all,
and
we can really save our
extra
kingdom.
character in Sonic.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Let's find the other heroes and get those Gleamstones.
It sounds like Roger's eyes.
Just look for the people that are really out of place. You'll be fine. Look for people that don't look like us and that look very confused and aren't fighting the monsters in spite of everything.
Straight up.
Like Nora and Hoshido, who go right back to doing the war thing even though they're in an entirely different world.
Do be like that.
And
You're like, this is my swamp.
well, I just love the fact they're like, we're in a different world. Okay, go.
Hey, come on.
I just like the fact that they're like, we're in a different world, but Hoshido's over there, so we're gonna go and attack them because we know that much.
I suppose we developed a bond of sorts.
I want to get to know you much better.
I want to get to know
Someone
you
who
much
has
better. Two things we're not gonna use. Next. Onwards, onwards. I want to get to the Fates people.
We'll probably have to call it a night by that point.
Oh my god.
Where do we start looking for heroes?
That reminds me. A mysterious fighter joined in a battle we fought earlier.
Who's that?
He helped us against some Outrealm fiends in town.
What
Oh,
was
wait.
his name? He could help us.
If I recall correctly,
Oh!
I said his name was Mark.
You were in the bathroom for that part.
No, I was there. I made comments about how she did her hair like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thousands of years ago. There's just no way.
The ironic part of this is that you actually will find the real Marth in this game.
Have you seen a hero?
In that case, I will go scout ahead.
I cannot use contractions because I am in a video
I was able
game.
to gather some valuable information in the desert.
Do you always use contractions?
That's amazing.
Yes.
You
As
really
often
can
as
do
possible. I like to stunt my
Cordelia
speech
is
as much
best
as
of
I
the
can.
best. We'd be lost without her.
Oh, look at it. Suggestive side eye.
She's invaluable on the battlefield. Truly, I consider her irreplaceable. Cordelia, what's wrong?
She's simping for you.
Well,
Oh yeah, she has a huge crush on him and he has no idea.
And then he gets married to a detective so they find him in the
Bristone
field.
Army in the desert recently hired a skilled
They have
mercenary.
way better chemistry.
He
Come on.
goes by Marth, wears a mask, and uses unheard of sword techniques.
It must be the same person.
It couldn't be the Hero King himself. But I suppose we should investigate.
No, we'll
Why is
find
your
him
voice
later.
so buttery
Stone army
smooth?
blocks our way again. Could my father really be behind this?
Yes.
Darius.
We've got to find out what's going on. Come, let's move.
Plot twist: his dad unleashed the Chaos Dragon.
Plot twist. His dad gets him possessed and then he has to die. Darius doesn't have to die, does he? Does he die?
Haven't you just played the game?
I don't want him to die, Evie.
Well, then go into the battle and don't let him die.
Who am I playing as? Can I play something interesting or we're still doing the...
You can play as, no, we don't have any of the other Awakening characters yet.
Okay, 6. So literally the same people as before?
Yep.
Ah! I want an archer!
I can give you a better axe.
Yes! Give me better weapons.
Which one were you using more? Lissa
Crom.
or Frederick?
I was using Crom and Lissa, girl.
Then, yeah, then say
What
Lissa.
That's what I said, Lissa.
Well, pick something.
That's what I asked.
Pick something! Mount
Oh,
Slayer.
that's right, I have to,
Oh, the halberd.
I
Whose axe is that?
Are you ending this battle?
no one's just...
Please, have a look around.
Sorry, I forgot I had to upgrade everyone's attack rest.
Which will you
first
choose?
before
Dun,
this.
dun. Ooh, my favorite part of the game.
Which will you choose?
Statistics.
Are you
Well,
okay
if she wants to use iron, she's gotta get an upgrade, so...
You're an
Are
upgrade.
you okay with this? A success.
I believe no one
Are you okay
farther
with
will
this?
let her use the
A
silver
success.
ones. Or whatever C rank is.
Success.
Are you okay with this? A success.
Success. Are you okay with this? A success.
Because we are successful people.
Are you okay with
You with
this?
this?
A success. Are you okay with this? A success.
I try and generally
Are
not
you
do this
okay
while
with
we're while we're doing things. I'm just doing it namely when it's
She
time
normally
to-
does it when I fall asleep on the sofa while we're playing this, or while I'm in the bathroom while we're playing this. Because as you
trying
can
to
tell,
do-
I get bored with it.
I try not to do it too much. I just try to do it when it's necessary. So sorry, I'll skip through the thing this time.
Where do we start looking for heroes?
In my butt. Oh, my ankles are swollen.
Why are your ankles swollen?
Because my knees are being weird.
So why are your ankles swollen then?
Because my circulation gets cut off at my knees.
So you're getting cut off at the knee?
I don't know. Crazy, Alright, come on.
I'm waiting for the loading. See the
Oh.
loading in the bottom corner? That's
Nope.
why these things are here, you know that, right? So that the main map can load. It's actually
You're
very
a main
clever.
map.
Okay, now she can use the iron axe.
Alright, give me an iron axe and then let's hit it and quit it. Hit it and
Yes, sir.
quit it. I want
What
some
will you do?
chocolate and then I want to lay down.
What?
The halberd is somebody's axe. Whose axe is that?
No one's. Halberd is effective against mound units.
Maybe that's why.
The Hautecleur is Minerva's axe.
You're Minerva.
How's this?
Because you couldn't figure out how to say the axe name?
What is it? Hautecleur?
Yeah,
Hautecleur?
something like that.
Hautecleur?
Close enough.
Hautecleur?
Are you just gonna keep doing that?
No. Fujin Yumi.
Into the sandstorm now.
Okay, I'll go the opposite way. I'm going into the sandstorm. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? No.
At this
No,
I need
it's
a
just
pair.
hard to hear. It's hard to see.
I got a pair for my girl.
The sandstorm is keeping to a specific location. Could this be magic?
I like
Could
it also.
this be magic?
How weird must their world be to be in and be like, strange storm? Is that just our world being
Is it
strange, or is
magic?
it mages?
Dude, maybe it's just freaking sand.
Oh, that's the thing. It's like, because they live in a world of magic, how do you tell what's magic, what isn't?
Straight up. You think there's ghosts in this world?
Probably.
Ghosts are spooky.
They got witches.
You're
Anything I put my mind to.
Hi.
Anything.
Hey, girl.
Won't be able to reach all of the pillars unless we take control of the forts.
I'm here to help. Let's go.
I seized it. Open the gate.
What gate?
Fort is ours.
Thank you. Gotta go smash the things.
I've received a report.
Oh, those are cute.
The clearly evil ritual statues. They have a bunch of skulls.
Oh, you can see fine in here. I don't know what the problem is.
Let's wreck it.
A
Who
little
is
less than
it?
fine.
Hello, father. Good. Do you want to come make a cameo?
Yeah. Why aren't you
Our normal friend is
watching
here.
it?
Hey, it's
Oh,
our
I-
dad.
You see the new thing say, hey Google, turn off on all the action figures.
Reinforcements.
Oh, all the action figures.
Hey Google, turn on all the action figures.
He put in more lights today, so he's excited.
Turning on the action figures.
You have to do something.
Did it work? Well, I don't know. You're too excited. I don't think I heard you.
No one can defend
Wow, I'm already level 10.
Turn
started.
on all action
I think I'm level 2.
I've received a report.
You're like level 5.
Whoa! It's like 19 times brighter in here. Yeah!
Battery's acting up again.
figures.
They look nice. I gave them creative insight on them.
I'll escort you. Keep an eye
Oh,
out.
make sure that Cordelia doesn't die of those
Google,
archers.
turn on all the
I've received a report.
He's about to be ambushed by them.
We cannot
Bling.
fall back until I see the
Bling.
Hero King march with my
That's
own
nice.
eyes.
That's like the entire lighting for this whole room. You don't even need a light. Yeah.
I've received a report.
Again, I just love the fact that, like, Crumb's like, I gotta see the Hero King and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, the funny thing is that this isn't the Hero King, but you will actually get to see him.
It's
You'll be
your
saved by him,
daughter.
actually.
Dun, 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 dun.
So I'm like, actually, what's the weirder one? Seeing the long dead Hero King save your butt later on in the storyline, or meeting your future daughter?
Got to hurry.
Where the frick back is Cordelia?
Over there.
Man. Frederick.
Even I didn't know I could be this strong.
See where it's like limping
Why
over
don't
there?
you go save her? Why do I always gotta do this? I was having a good time in the sandstone. Why do I have to go save Cordelia?
Because you didn't go and get the other pillar.
I don't even know what pillar is at. I was trying to find it. I always gotta do all the work I want to do.
Well, do you want to be a lord or not?
No. I want to be a rogue archer that runs away and doesn't have to worry about guarding the base all the time.
Mission complete.
I
Driven the
want
threat
to
away
run
for
away.
now. Don't let your guard down yet.
Ding, 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 ding. Fight, win. And the most in the incredible.
You have to say the whole thing better. It doesn't have a specific.
I don't remember the whole thing. That's a long monologue.
Go, confront the problem, fight, win.
Well, why don't you do it? Give me a little chutzpah. Give me a little
Chutzpah?
Yeah, come on. Give me a little energy behind it.
I don't do energy.
You do very well do energy when we're playing D&D. Right now you're just being lame.
I can do accents.
Give me an F in the chat if Evie's being lame. F. Yep, sorry. Consensus is in, you're super lame.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Ready for orders.
Ready for
And
orders.
Anna, I think.
Mission complete.
The
Oh yeah, I
sandstorm.
don't see her.
Well, that's what she says normally when she shows up.
You see her? I see a treasure chest.
Ambush should slow them down.
Why are we fighting Mark?
It's based off of an awakening, how you had to fight Marth in a big arena tournament in order to determine who was going to be the next Khan of a certain country, and if your guy who you were backing won, you would get the legions of the country, but the other person won, then you wouldn't. So you had to fight the other person's champion, which happened to be Marth, because she knew what was going to happen anyway, so she knew exactly what to do in order to beat the dude. She also had paralyzed before, so that might have had something to do with it.
So you don't get the backing support of a country? That sucks.
No, you do. You beat her because she obviously can't kill you, considering how things go.
Hello, I'm your father. Oh, you're dead. Sorry. Where is the thief? How do I always miss
I can get
them?
the thief, I think.
Where is it? No, it's the wrong one. Oh my god.
Go around.
I want the little zoomy thing down on the thief. Yes. Since when does a thief have a sword? A thief would have a bow or a knife. A sword is just too unwieldy.
Actually, thieves had swords in Awakening.
Well, I
There's
haven't
no
played
knives.
Awakening. I have played better games which have knives.
I'm here to help. The mission started.
Like, imagine a ninja having to use a knife. That's
I
lame.
just passed that area.
Ninjas use shuriken. Or daggers.
Looking for the dang thing, and then I passed it.
I'm just killing these people with my little sword. Yeah. I think I killed them both. Yeah, I'm kind of killing it. Oh, you're next to somebody who needs to be healed. Can you heal?
Not,
you heal?
no.
Well, I just jumped off a ledge, so I can't exactly run back very easily.
Actually, you're on the right path. Just keep following.
You're on disadvantage. Why do we have two Cordelia?
Because I'm trying to get over there.
But why do we have two?
It means that she got hit multiple times.
Oh, sick. Oh, look, an archer.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, that is bad. She will die instantly.
Roger.
The good news is they don't attack two steps.
Ridley gave us an F. F in the chat because you're lame.
That didn't go too well.
Fine.
If we don't take it
That's
out soon,
funny.
Cordelia's done for.
Yeah, I know.
Cordelia's
I'm
done
working on
for,
it. I
man.
only go so fast.
Got to hurry.
I mean, I'm working on it.
I was so close. I was right here. I'm right here.
We lost! We lost! We just heard F in chat.
So you don't even know why.
Thank you, though. You proved my point, and that's all we wanted.
I was literally 2 steps away from her, and she didn't move.
Oh, I'm not ready to put my hair in.
Oh well.
And my little ugly ponytail, because my hair, I don't know what to do with it right now, so it's just gonna be
The thief had
stinky doo-doo.
hiding.
Oh, Oh, did you kill the thief?
No, he's coming in your direction.
I just...
Because that was the last checkpoint we did.
That didn't go too well.
I'm on my way to heal Cordelia, so you...
She's not at low health. Just as it hits her at all, it's gonna hurt her. That's why I'm heading in that direction.
I'm on the way.
Somebody needs to get the thief.
You get the thief. I'm already almost there.
Where's the thief?
I don't know.
That didn't go too well.
I have a thing.
Okay, it's on you then. I'll go find the thief.
No, come with me. I already have the chest key. So we're good. Yeah, well, there's 2 archers here.
Yeah, I know. I can only go so far.
This would be helpful if we had a single mounted unit. However, alas.
We do have a singular mounted unit, actually.
Nope, alas. Unfortunately, we do not have one.
We do, actually.
They agree with me. That you would be lame. Bounce said, is this Fire Emblem? Yes, it is. You could have just asked us when you were down here 2 seconds ago, but thanks for asking now. Yes, Bounce fan. This is Fire Emblem Warriors. Oh man, I am tired. I'm big sleepy. Click to seize the arena entry. Are you doing that?
No.
Oh,
I'm in the corner being lame.
Where's well, you are, so I really don't know what you want me to say. When your sister is lame and now is also... Where's the guy?
I'm just gonna be lame in the corner over here.
Have fun with that, dude. You're doing good. I want to heal the guy, but I can never freaking find the guy to heal. It's always so frustrating. Okay, well I'm gonna go unlock the chest because I have the chest key.
You're on. Yeah, you gotta go down.
And I'm
this
going
dude?
to not find. Oops. And now I will run. Run, small axe girl. Her bow is flapping quite erratically in the wind.
Our target's in danger.
Oh no! Who is saying that?
Anna?
I always thought, yeah, I always thought it was Anna, but I was just wondering if
she's watching from some omniscient portal somewhere.
I think she's on a horse in the sky. Sky horse.
It's actually more believable she has a spy network because she has apparently 1,000. Sorry, watching this while I'm starting my Christmas and Evergreen 4 movie marathon. Well, I mean, you go mush your brain.
Those movies are so bad. Hallmark Christmas movies.
Okay, get out of there.
Are so bad.
Because you're gonna get killed because you got disadvantage. Go help that.
I have to pee again.
Roger.
Roger.
Excuse me. Is the long tunnel? Where is the? Oh, guys, I found it. I don't need any help. Don't worry, I got it.
So you didn't heal the dude?
No, because I had to get a chest. Ooh, what's this? I got some medicine. Where is he? I don't know where he's at.
In the base.
I know, but they never spawn for me.
I think that's just a thing for healers, I guess, because that's the way...
I can never freaking see them. It's so annoying. Eat my axe. Oh, that was funny. That's the fun of them. Looks like they have a magic snow globe. That sounds terrible. That sounds like a terrible premise of a movie. Looks like they have a snow globe.
Yeah, so did Elmo. That worked out well for him.
Elmo had a snow globe?
He had a magic snow globe that granted wishes.
Oh, we're here, I guess.
That's him!
I'm
Hey,
your
you.
daughter.
Mark, you said your name was? We wanted to...
Get wrecked.
All right. Falchion against Falchion.
How long has he had that sleeve?
The whole time. It's actually kind of one of his things that he only has one sleeve.
That'd be so long.
Well, because they're guarding their non-sword arms, so they can block blows. Ike has a similar thing.
Kill me, stranger. Who taught you to fight?
You did, Chief.
My father.
Get it, cause that's her dad.
They're related. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. These are all things that happen in a way.
We've got a new objective.
Who taught you to fight? My father. So you mean me? Yes, but in an alternate future.
I clipped her. Oh, never mind. I was like, I clipped her out of existence.
Ready to go?
Ready to go shopping? I think Leona and Anna have the same voice
I don't
actors.
see us having a meaningful discussion here.
And girl,
Save the chit-chat for after we win.
oh, Crown is lower leveled. That is not good. You need to be high level. I'm coming.
We've taken all of the floors. Keep going, everyone. Just a little farther.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh yeah, I have a thing. Yeah. Nothing can stop me.
We're not here to fight you.
Attack, 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 attack.
There will be time to talk later. For now, show me your strength.
I mean, her voice is way more manly than Marth.
It really is.
Show me your strength.
Well, that's the funny thing. Is like you see like Marth in Super Smash Bros. Like he looks more feminine than she does.
He's very effeminate, which is, I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know.
I don't.
Where did you get that sword?
I don't fully listen to you because I'm tired, but I can't sleep somehow. I don't know, and it took like 1 minute to write this. That's just so sad. When I'm tired, my English gets so bad. Aww, but we appreciate you being here.
Yeah,
and taking the time to write it in English.
That was pretty fluent.
Yeah, English. Honestly, your English is better than mine. Straight up.
I mean, doesn't that really say something about you more?
Yeah, my English is bad. That's my only language. I only have one language.
But you were also Latin.
Well, I am 1.5 language. I'm not 100% fluent in Latin,
I no
but
longer
I can
have
read
to
it.
play the mercenary. May I join you?
Okay, you could have just started with that.
You're more than just a mercenary?
I'm also your child.
The Gristone army has recruited a dark mage named Valadar.
I
In
have a
order to
butterfly
learn
mask.
more, I infiltrated their ranks.
How do
I
you
learned
see
that they're
through
holding
that?
a ceremony.
Well,
at a
actually, it's
place
way
called
easier
the
to see than you
Dragon's
think it
Table.
is.
Are they trying
How
to revive
visors
the
work.
Chaos Dragon, like the Temple Sage said?
If this is my father's plan, I'll have to stop him.
Wait,
Anything
what's this
dangerous?
about a Chaos Dragon?
She's like, I just saved my family from a chaos dragon. I gotta do it again.
Hers is a fell dragon, actually. To be fair.
Hero King Marth would have to have one, right?
Shouldn't stopping Valadar
My
be
German
our top
brain
priority?
can't handle English
They
at
could
this
be
time.
completing the ceremony while we're
I'll
Bran?
wasting time here.
Can your English brand?
Did I say Bran? I said English brain! Stop! Leave me alone!
Your English brand can't handle reading right now. And it's only 10 o'clock where we are.
Well, it's late there. I'll learn some German so I can poorly speak German to you.
That probably be insulting more than anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to insult you. I don't know anything out of German. Guten Tag, you know?
Just stop now. Stop using your English brand.
I took 1/4 of
Your
German
brand
in my
muffin.
5th grade. So it was like for 4 weeks. And we learned like not even kindergarten level
Okay,
German.
let's finish
It
up
was
the
so
awakening
bad.
part so we can be done with this nightmare.
Okay, we're gonna finish up the awakening part and then I'll let you go to sleep. I mean, we can be like your little ASMR.
Yes, you with your English brand.
My English brand. Soothing sleep
Well, I
sounds.
can just write everything in German from now on.
Yeah, and I can try to pronounce it and then you can yell at me for being bad.
It'd probably be funny to listen to you write it.
I want to learn. I can do Duolingo and learn
Can you say like, I am smart that way?
in German? No, I don't know that. I don't want to say it. I'm embarrassed already. I haven't even said anything yet.
Why are you embarrassed when you say anything?
Because
You know my dumb things
I
to
know what
stream
it
you
might
do?
sound like the eyes, like.
I don't know about that. Ick. I think that's icky.
You try it then.
No, I'm just not.
Okay.
The German.
Just no.
Okay.
Are you good?
I'm such a disgrace.
You are.
What are you talking? I don't know.
You act like she has any clue. As if there's
my
any idea
God.
of what's going on.
I've been in a weird state of mind.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I'm trying to like
Choose.
Ich bin that's all
Okay.
I know. I don't know anything in German. I wish I
That
did.
much is clear.
Success.
Kindergarten. That's
Okay.
German, right?
Success. Okay. Success.
I'm glad you asked me like I would know.
Okay.
Yes, it is German. Got any other wizards for us?
Is it German? Yeah, okay, sick.
Okay. Success.
Yeah, okay, sick. That's using your English brand. Yeah, okay, sick. Maybe we get Bram back and sponsor out of this. My head hurts now. I blame you.
That was me trying to be bilingual.
Kindergarten?
Using an English word that has a root somewhere else. Ah, yes, bilingual.
Say some stuff in line.
Woo!
You should be confused. There's so much going on that we don't even know what's going on.
I was trying to think of any words I knew in German, and then
she just said kindergarten.
So the only one I knew was kindergarten. Because it's in English too.
Yes. It's a bilingual word.
I was trying to think of words in German, but I don't know any words. I don't know any words in German.
And so we're all just confused now.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. I'm trying to think back to my 5th
We need
grade
to stop
German
doing it so
class.
We need to stop doing these so late, because otherwise we're just weird.
I used to be able to count to 10, but now I can't.
Oh, look how sad.
Eins,
Look how bad Robin looks.
Me too. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Right, Robin?
We'll put the game in German.
Robin, you okay?
We know it by heart by now.
Something's wrong.
He's possessed.
What's the matter? I just haven't been able to sleep well lately. My head.
You don't look well
Me
at all.
right now.
You probably need rest.
My head.
You're right. We should probably sit out the next battle.
You're in no shape to protect yourself. I'll stay back and keep an eye on you.
Yeah, Robin really can be really close to Valadar very often.
Because
You won't have to worry with Prom watching over
he's soul dad.
You can leave the
No,
dragon's
it's
table
literal
to
dad.
us.
Soul father.
Not something that needs my attention.
Magic daddy.
We're going to fight
That just sounds wrong.
Sorry, I'll catch up with you later.
Valadar's his magic daddy.
Very well.
So also we're going into this encounter with less people than we started, because we don't have Prom.
And we don't have Marth?
Well, we didn't have Marth or Robin to start with, but now we lost Crom and we gained Cordelia, so we're really right about where we
So
left
we only
off.
have 4 people we can play as.
Pretty much. Who do you want?
I guess Cordelia and Lissa.
right
At
here.
least you won't die. Do you know any other languages?
No.
You want to give a crack at German? Because I was doing so well.
No. I'm good.
You sure you don't even want to try?
No.
What's a German sounding word that's English?
I don't know. How many words do you think I know?
More than me, you have an English degree.
I know. It's not an English degree, it's a writing degree.
In English. My
Yeah,
degree
it's
is
a writing
in...
degree in English.
I just got my degree.
What'd
It's
you
in
get?
media communication. Which means nothing. It means I have a degree in nothing.
Good job.
I'm trying to think. Potato is not.
Why
That's
with
just-
potato?
Potato just feels German to me.
Why does... Are you kidding me? It's not even the place that like...
maybe.
I mean, I think they eat a lot of potatoes.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking when we make Polish food, what kind of ingredients do we use? Potatoes, a lot of starch.
Yeah.
Lots of starch goes in Polish food.
though.
It's next to Germany, I think. I don't actually know how the map of Europe looks. Homie, I barely know where the
Poltergeist. That's a good one.
Oh!
How's this?
Polish guys. No.
Just shut up.
Poltergeist! That's a good one.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Pick up your controller and go die.
Spooky. That just reminds me because I've been watching a lot of Phasmophobia recently. So that reminded me of the Poltergeist in there. I played like a quarter of a level in there and then I almost peed myself and then I had to tell my friend I couldn't play anymore because it was so scary.
Didn't you not even do anything? You walked into the house and walked out again?
I did indeed. I walked into that house and then I said, no thanks, my friend died, and I left her there. I left.
Walls are impenetrable as long as the dark barrier stands.
Yeah, his voice is dumb. He looks like Jafar.
That's literally what he
Off-brand
looks
Jafar.
He looks even more like that.
Beep boop beep boop boop boop
Mission
boop.
started.
Well, that is a German word.
There you go, Malin. You got 2 of them.
Now I have 2 German words. Poltergeist and kindergarten. There's so many words in English because English is such an ugly mutt language. It was like, here, let me just... I steal your word. I take my
I don't
word
think it's
now.
an ugly mutt. I think it's a decent mutt.
No, I think English is an ugly.
There's definitely
Well, because we
gotta be
can't
a-
even decide. Or learning
I
grammar.
didn't say it was consistent. It might have 3 legs, but I didn't say it was like bad to look at.
Yeah, I was like, because when I was trying to teach English a while ago to one of my Korean friends who was like in his PhD program. So he's smart, you know, like he's been speaking English for a while, but he wanted to learn
Well,
better
he's
grammar.
like a sciencey person. He probably wouldn't have been very good in English.
Well, he wanted to learn more for his dissertation because he only moved
Because
there like 3 years
math
ago.
brains have issues with language skills.
But I was trying to teach him grammar, and me with English brain. Even then, I was like, okay,
Your
why
English
is
brand?
this my English brand? I was like, why is this so long, like so hard to understand? I was like, well, it's a this in this case, but not in this case. It was like, it's a noun in this case, but a participle. Bro, I don't even know what a participle is.
Well, that's the funny thing is
I know what it is
like,
in
no
Latin.
one does, so really it's kind of like, well, use it in a sentence, sort of learn.
Yeah, if you are someone who regularly is like, yeah, it's a participle, you're just being an English snob, and that's rude.
I've received a report.
You've been an English snob.
No, I was a Latin snob.
I've received a report.
I know how to use participles in Latin. I do not know how to use them or their function in English.
Isn't Doppelganger also where the... Yeah, Doppelganger.
Yes, Doppelganger is.
They're actually a mythical monster for us.
Really?
Yeah, they're the D&D monsters that look all gray and skinny, and then, like, they can turn into other people.
Yeah, Doppelganger just generally means...
Like a replacement.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah. Body double. They had a Doctor Who thing on that.
Doppelgangers are scary because you can't tell. Isn't it like you look at their eyes or something to tell?
No. They're seriously terrifying because you really can't. There isn't really any way to tell them without like a remove curse spell or something.
Well, I meant in like non-D&D lore.
Still probably when you need some sort of holy symbol
And like regular.
Most monsters.
I was trying to remember how. Well, I was trying to remember how they did it in Fire Emblem. Not Fire Emblem. Supernatural. Because they had doppelgangers there, and I think it was. I think it was something I would go. Well, you would say like Christo or something, and that's how you know it was a demon because their eyes would go black. I was trying to remember if there's something. I think a doppelganger's eyes would go white with a certain item or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way for them to lose it, but the reason they were so dangerous is like you had mimics, you had shapeshifters, but like no, doppelgangers, they did it to the 10th degree good when it came to like possessing people. So it wasn't something that was like, oh hey, I go and poke you and or I make you laugh like a ditto, and all of a sudden you lose your form.
I love dittos because their eyes are always so weird.
There was a reason these things are problematic. Isn't ditto from another language too?
Probably. It means same.
Yeah.
Like just copy. So I don't know.
I just don't know which.
I have 3 words. Yeah, correct. I do have 3 words. I'm building a big
small words.
Yeah.
It came way too late.
3 small words. That's from Josie and the Pussycats. That's a band from early 2000s. Well, the original Josie and the Pussycats is from like the 60s. I don't know.
You don't know ages.
I'm so bad with time.
I have no idea either, so.
As you saw earlier when I thought Fates came out in 2017, it came out in 2015.
You don't have a key yet, do we?
Nope. I'm fighting people in a corner. I think I have weapon and disadvantage. When the arrows are up, does that mean they're strong against me or I'm strong against them?
You know I tell you this every single time, right?
Yeah, well it's just like the Pokemon stats thing, I just don't remember.
Think of it this way, if you were... Which one do you think is effective?
I don't know. I'm just a horse in the sky. Having sky horse things.
You're not hitting anything either.
3 small... Okay, I missed. Ooh, woo. I know like various words in other languages, but not like a sentence, you know? Or anything about... Well, I mean, there's words that are like English too, or like... The main one is names of foods, you know? Or like tropes, like especially for anime stuff, it's like... Or like the things they exclaim really quickly, like Persona, you know? I'll be like, oh, I think you're saying. We'll be like, what? I can't pronounce that one right, but... I'm trying to think of any of them, but my brain is so fried. From doing nothing. I literally did nothing today.
I remember originally learned Ikize from Spectrobes and the Ikize from Persona.
And then, well, yeah, they have the different endings based on, well, it's just like a... It makes more sense, I feel like, in other languages where they have the gendered endings and the endings that combine with the verb. Even Latin did that, like the gender and the number is in
English
the word. That's why I say English is dumb, because we don't have... It might be easy to learn if you come from a certain language, but we don't have gendered or numbered endings to our nouns or
it's like America,
verbs.
where we're just kind of like, well, we can't even say we tried.
Straight up. Because that's why it was easier for Latin, because you can apply the verbs with the nouns that they follow, because they were gendered and numbered. In English, it's like, you can't just say run. It has to be he ran, or she ran, or they are running, you know? It's so much easier in Latin.
Where are we going for again?
I don't know, I'm fighting this mage.
It's just mages,
I'm just
right?
hanging out. I'm just hanging out in the corner. Yeah.
I killed one up in the top.
Who?
Mage.
Oh, there's a key in there. I'm killing one right now if you would like to go off the screen so I can keep fighting it.
You were told to watch out for some sort
I can't wait till I have Niles back.
Are we not?
The realty is, even at level 80 bazillion, mages still take so long to defeat for no reason. I don't know why they have such high defense.
The mission started.
Well, if they're built like Robin, that explains a lot. Robin was definitely the epitome of a warcaster.
Mission
Chunky.
No, my Robin, for instance, like, I didn't know what to boost for a stat, so I boosted HP, and I ended with like 80 HP by the end of the game.
Oh my god, that's so much. I think in Face I had 2 or 3 people who went to the second bar. Everyone else had under like 40.
Yeah, 40 is pretty good.
This just reminds me of my Pokemon game I was playing. I just got a Haunter. Homie can take a single hit and it's dead. Like, I don't have anything freaking tough on my team. My Victory Bell is the strongest thing right now. Because right now the 2 like pillars of my team are an Eevee and a Victory Bell. And then I have 2 Ninetales. 2 different Ninetales. Oh, you need someone to get healed.
I'm working on it.
Well, I'm trying to get my way over there, but I just don't know.
I'm knocking sense back in Robin as the title states.
But who needs to be healed then? Do you need to be healed?
I think he hit wrong. But I'm stun locking him as best as possible.
Is that our home base? Yep. Like if we lose that one, we die?
Yep.
Well, normally it has like the little Disney looking symbol on it. That's what it always reminds me of. I don't know why she keeps falling out of that flying thing. It's annoying. Girl, when you fly, Go. Go fast. Huh? Whoa! Wow.
Got him. He's good.
Is that how it happens in the game too? You just get possessed, you have to fight him like 9 times?
Mission
No.
complete.
Oh, that's lame.
You do get possessed, but you don't. You're that character, so you don't
talk when he gets possessed too.
Seriously, dude?
Where am I?
Turn
Last
my
thing I
back
remember
for
was
5
holding
seconds.
Crom's hand
Thank the gods.
when we were getting married.
I'm out of it.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Speak later. I don't want to cause trouble.
Almost
I will stay here.
done. People.
Die, you stupid
Well, I think English is much easier to learn than German. The German grammar is actually very dumb and complicated.
If we can lower the drop,
I have to wonder if, like, for whatever you think is your native language, if you have a different opinion of it after you've listened to learned another language.
I have heard from my friends who took German in college that it was really hard. But they have, like, it was one of the harder languages to learn.
Well, I also think about, because, like, in some ways, like, you learn like your whatever natural languages, like, you learn it kind of more, like, not as a professional basis as you would, say, another language, where they're like, okay, here, take all these things, here's all this other stuff, while other one's like, yep, listen to your parents, repeat what they say. Maybe not everything your dad says, though.
Maybe.
Like that one kid in Miss Joanne's class that was repeating things that mom and dad were saying that were not kid-friendly.
I only heard like 9 things you said because I was trying to figure out how to get to this 4th, but I think somebody healed it for me, which is really nice. So thank you. Yeah, I think like just from seeing dabbling in other languages from when I was trying to figure out which ones I had to take for college, like I agree with you. Like it very much is what your first language is. I think it helps you define your other ones. Because I was looking into Korean language, because I was tutoring Korean students. So the trade-off was like I would teach him English and he would teach me Korean, and the sentence structure makes sense. Like when he described it. But for a native English speaker, it was just kind of confusing because it wasn't, subject, verb, object. It was like the opposite way or something like that. It was like object, verb, subject.
It's kind of like
it was supposed to be a way. The way that he explained it was he said,
"What are you doing up there, dude? Like legit, what are you doing?"
Oh,
up there?
I thought that was you up there.
No,
bring him down here. What was I saying? Oh, the way he explained it is that it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be thoughtful. You're supposed to think through your sentence because it takes you so long to get to the subject or something like that. I was like, I mean, that's one way to put it. English is dumb. Get to the point. We were like, now, you want to know now? We'll tell you now.
Actually, quite the opposite. Most people don't speak that way. That's the
way
you
I do because I am
You actually
dumb.
have to learn how to speak, like, super directly for like journalism and stuff like that because you only have so many words.
That is true. That is true.
Journalism writing was hard. I did that.
I was pretty okay at media writing. Not journalism writing, media writing.
Yeah, journalism is very different because they have a literal Bible on what they can and cannot use for word choice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you can actually do a writing degree or write a novel and never have this many rules for the words you can use. Straight up, bro. We got quizzed on that every week and it was horrible. I mean, the class itself, I did it and I saw it as a badge of honor when I completed it, but like, yep, I know this is not a career for me.
I did newspaper writing in high school, like 25,000 years ago.
And we had legit journalists from like New York.
Yeah.
So she knew what was up.
That's a lot of stress to take a night class. I had, for media writing, I had someone who just worked in like the radio industry.
It was like a class requirement, and they were warned, like, hey, this isn't easy, so back out now if you think you can't handle it, but, you know.
You're like,
It was also a requirement, so it was kind of like, well...
See, for media writing, that one you had to take that to take any other media, like, elective, and as a media studies student, like, I was like, okay, well, if I want to take anything vaguely interesting, I have to take this class.
That's kind of the weird thing about colleges when you think about it, is that sometimes to be like, you took this one thing that might not actually have anything to do with the class at all.
Yeah, because the lady who taught it liked to teach like radio production, and I was like, well, I don't want to go into radio, but I want to take like video production. But I had to take the media writing class to learn how to do, you know, script and stuff. Where is it? I was just here trying to heal you, bro.
Here.
I think
me so I can run faster.
I think there's a thing about they won't. If you have a staff, you're not allowed to see the person you heal until you change.
I think because it's weird like that.
I know. I was like, okay, a little rude. I'm trying to heal you. Ma'am and or sir.
Ma'am and or sir.
Or no mind rape. You know? I won't judge. What's up to you is up to you, chief. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
It might just be because he's heavier armor, but I feel like Xander charges faster.
I just think, yeah, I think all the horses are better. I'm gonna be real. After playing, like, the archers for so long, when we first started this, I used to play as Cordelia all the time. I do
love doing that though.
It's fun. I don't actually like playing as a winged unit anymore.
You can literally just keep running them over for the entirety of the match.
I like being more grounded, because I like the versatility I can get with this. I don't like winged units as much.
Your main.
Yeah, she used to be. I used to use her so much. But now I'm like, she takes up so much space. I like being an archer a little bit more, because I can get in and out between attacks better instead of just kind of grunting damage.
The thing I found using, like when I was training with Noka for a while, is that Pegasus Knights are very forward damage oriented. So you can like stun someone to a corner, but they're not good for clearing a room because you have no sense of aim.
I like being a room clearer.
It's just charge into the dudes and hope you hit the guy you're looking for, because you have like, Frederick's honestly a lot the same ways where you can clear a large area, and Xander is too. But it's like,
it said there was a key in here. Oh, I got it.
Pegasus Knights are so, like, you can probably get there faster because you can fly across.
Yeah, I'm already on my way.
Because Pegasus Knights are just so much forward momentum oriented that it's kind of like, they're cool to run around with, but attacking is a little harder to aim if you're not in a corner.
Okay, you gotta get that, because I am busy.
How fast can you get over there?
I can't, I'm not
No, how fast can you get over the chest?
Oh.
Because if you get that, I'll go kill the boss and we'll just try and do this quickly.
Okay.
There's no way I'm getting over there in time. So even on a horseback...
Is it like super dead? Can you even heal? No, I'm the only healer here? Yeah. Again, why am I always the only healer?
Because we only got one healer right now.
Where's the freaking chest?
Open the corner.
Oh, I can't see.
The red thing.
It's so hard to see. Okay, go for the boss. I got a staff. New staff.
Our staff has grown.
Gosh, Hawaiian roll stomach. Look, his gut looks like a pack of Hawaiian rolls.
That's just the way that sorcerers look like. And they didn't wear shirts.
Lend me your strength.
Lend me your butt. No, what's wrong?
I think hers is pretty cool with the Weiss kind of jumping from cliff to cliff. I haven't watched Ruby yet, you know?
Yeah.
Season 8.
We'll defeat you and save this kingdom.
I was supposed to watch that. And apparently something major happened with Ren and Nora, and I can't look it
Oh
up.
yeah, well, aren't we supposed to watch it before D&D this Sunday?
Yes. Whoops. I'll just
Yes.
have to tell them no spoilers, please, until next week.
I'm trying to really perfect the waterfall effect with my ponytail.
I think you're nailing it.
Thanks. My butt is getting sore.
Well, we're almost done.
Oh, Ridley watches Ruby too!
Whoa! What don't you
Sick,
do?
dude. Yeah,
She's
I
not
haven't
watched
watched it
since
since
volume 6. She's
six.
that's what. Oh yeah, go watch this.
One moment.
Thanks to you all, we stopped the ceremony in time. And if that's the case, I won't be needing this mask anymore.
It's me, a female.
In truth, my name is Lucina. I hail from the same world as Kron.
Look at his face.
Well, I guess our worlds aren't exactly the same.
Owen's like, yeah, I knew.
Where we are from, the situation is rather dire. It's a grim future yet to unfold.
Oh wait, I'm peeing myself.
From the future? Wait, but you said we.
He's standing right next to her.
The hero's origin unveiled at last. Hark! The blood of a virtuous few enriches my veins as well. Blood that I share with another. A gentle soul set adrift on
Let's
the...
get to the point.
Okay. Long story short, Liz is gonna be my mom.
Wait! What?
That's right, Mother. I'm your loving son from a far-flung future.
Like she's just so not ready.
The truth of my words. Of course, I'll share a secret that only your child would know.
No, stop right there, Owen.
A birthmark on your butt.
Son? But Mother, you need to know in your soul that I'm flesh and blood.
You're very short.
Lucina.
It's like, you related to me?
I like her boots.
She got.
Those are the boots I couldn't remember. I was trying to recreate them. I couldn't remember whose they were.
She's got an awesome outfit.
Eyeball tattoo.
You bear the brand. Could it be?
Dad.
Hello, Father.
Well, the funny thing is that all of them were transported to the past. She actually got separated from the rest of them, though, so she arrived 2 years earlier.
Better,
so,
Lucina?
Yes, Father.
So
Stop calling him Dad.
Should I call you something else?
No, it's just strange to my ear. I like it.
I like it.
Lucina, you got a minute?
No, not for you, pineapple head.
But the last patrol returned with vital information.
guess
They
who they
reported
found?
a fierce battle between two armies we've never seen.
Yeah, face kids.
People who came through the portals like we did?
If that's the case, then there could be a hero from another world with them too.
Hold on. We could get pulled into their war if we do this wrong.
A power above must favor our quest. The solution has revealed itself.
What solution do you
That's
mean?
so mean. I'm so
What are you
Owen.
saying?
Oh wait, speak plainly.
Slap him.
Maybe we split up and approach both sides at the same time?
If we split our forces and a battle breaks out, we would be in serious trouble.
But a smaller force would be able to move about unnoticed.
Time is critical. Let's take the risk and split into 2 groups.
Dude,
So-
ow, I have a cut on my finger. From
No,
the
I
shit.
just love the thing because, and you really have to see the reunion and awakening. It's tear-jerking. I love it so much. It really made me connect so much with the parent-child bond. Because it starts with Lucina and Crom and then everything after that. I'm like, there's the whole thing, and it's just like you can see so much because up until that point she's kind of cold to you. You know she's around, but you don't learn her name until that point. You've seen her a couple of times before that, and it's just like you see it, and she's just so like cold and tough about the whole thing, and then you're like, why is that? Because she can't get over the fact that her dad's alive.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
And she's talking with him, fighting with him, and it's just like, you know, she's the only one who has real strong memories of her parents because she's older than the rest of them. So it's like, you're like, wow, it wasn't you were trying to be a loner, it's like you're trying not to cry in every moment.
Straight up. You thought we were done with that. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to Ruby.
And wing until all the episodes. Yeah, now that's smart. I might have to do that at this point. I mean, whether supposed to be 24 episodes is that this season? You haven't watched season 6 or 7. 7 was good. Season 6 is good and bad. it's like the beginning, like the origin with Salem and Ozpin is great.
And the last one, I just saw Cinder, and I was like, I'm so over it.
Well,
I think I was also watching some other show at the time where I was getting frustrated with too, so I gave up both of them.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't even tell you last time I watched Ruby.
But
because Ren and Nora are my favorite, so
you left off in Volume 5, which was not.
I remember they held hands, and I was like, yeah!
Yeah.
And then I didn't watch anything because they were making all this stuff about Blake being all serious, or not Blake, Yang being so serious, and the whole thing with the mom. I was like, this is just so. I have so many better things I'd rather be doing at this moment.
Yeah, Ridley agrees with me. But I agree, Volume 6 was good and bad. It had a lot of ground to recover from Volume 5, which honestly just had serious pacing issues. They ran out of budget, clearly, at the end for the finale, which is the worst place to run out of budget. So Volume 6 was essentially reclaiming ground from Volume 5, and I think it did the best job it could have. It wasn't great. Like, great, but I'm like, they had a really good, grim, like, mini storyline that was, like, 2 episodes, really good. There was some weird pacing issues in the middle that kind of were like, why are you guys all angry over nothing, essentially. They're like, big reveal! Like the bird thing I told you about. Like, big reveal, oh my gosh,
there's
such
a
shock.
bird?
Remember how you're like, you turned them into birds? That's horrible! That's terrible!
That's not
how
a bad
dare
thing.
you? And I'm like,
didn't he save their life by doing that?
It's like, yeah, you get to transform for free whenever you want with no detriment to yourself. Wow, what a curse.
What a plot. Since I find season 4 through 6 in general good and bad, a lot of episodes are weird, but there are also very good episodes. I agree, also with Supernatural.
Believe it or not, season 4 is probably one of my favorite seasons of the entire show, just because I really like, I don't know, I like the pacing of it. I like the new outfits, I love the new art style.
Season 4 is my favorite as well.
4 is I really like 4. Some people don't, but I really like 4. I actually don't really like 3 a whole lot, because it's just a big tournament arc.
Season 4 is my favorite because I like the building and the character, and I like the feeling of we can't win right now, and
like,
we know that, and we can't resolve this in just one season. And that's what I like, is that they weren't trying to fix everything in one season. They had time to like slow it down and be like, hey, what are we actually going to do? Because after a while,
I felt the hopelessness.
Yeah, running into action over and over and over again, and always being like, I'm the hero, I can win. You know, sometimes it gets tiring, because every show does that. I wanted a little bit of, let's feel the repercussion of our actions, because no show ever does that. So
like,
that was nice.
Some people said it was slow, but I'm like, it need to be. Everything literally blew up in Volume 3. You need a moment to breathe.
Yeah, listen, my favorite seasons will always be seasons 1 through 3.
Well, I do love season 1 and 2 are amazing because of how much they really lean into the high school shenanigans trope, and
the building,
and also Torchwick is still alive, and he's definitely the best villain in the entire show.
I was like, the building, the humor, you know, the characterization, the different scenarios.
You can tell Volumes 1 through 3 are a very different show from everything that followed. I have nothing wrong with it. I love it.
Supernatural all over again. 1 through 4 and Supernatural, same thing as their 1 through 3. It's like they had this plot line, they did this plot line, it was great. It was clearly planned. And then they stepped out of it. The next season was kind of like, okay, we can see that you're just extending the storyline a little bit. We're down. It hasn't gone weird. Then every season beyond that one extra season, it's like every season that goes on, they just kind of lose their way a little bit more. They come back for a little bit and then they lose their way. You know, it's like they're in and out of this weaving. It's like they have they have an outline in it. They have 3 plot points that they love and that are good, and those are gonna be the best episodes of the series. But then they have all these little bullet points in between to fill time, or they got lost. Or...
Well, okay, Ruby Chibi is a gift from the gods.
10 out of 10. Every episode, gold.
I used to, through college, when I was either tired or just generally depressed, I watched Ruby Chibi. Because it made me so happy, because it's so funny.
Ruby Chibi does bring back early college suffering days.
I really wish
it really helped us through.
Well, I really wish they would have kept that going with the whole high school hijinks thing, and then just done the more serious thing with the main Ruby. They should have kept doing that, instead of like going back and forth, which is kind of why I feel that their humor isn't now. Because the issue with Volume 6 is in a little ways an issue I had at times with Steven Universe Future, not to an extreme extent, but more like there would be moments of intense like seriousness and everyone being angry or afraid or whatever, and then they'd be laughing. And I'm just like, I don't know what the balance is.
What's going on here?
Well, because they would have like moments where like, oh, we're all angry about this one secret that is really big, but really isn't that big, and I don't know why everyone's so angry right now. But and then they would have a really deep and like meaningful moment of, oh yeah, remember this thing happened? It was pretty bad. Like they have like a whole like episode dedicated to like Pyrrha and how she's gone and how that's affected Team Juniper. That was really cool. The problem was that this...
I totally forgot that she died.
It came off of literally the thing before that was Oscar went missing, so they went to look and find him. So the whole episode was about Pyrrha, and that was awesome. But then Oscar just shows up randomly at the end. You're like, well, then why did you go missing? And is this guy ever gonna get any character development?
No.
I
do not care about him.
I just found it kind of unnecessary that it took so long all of them to come together again. Are you talking about like volume 4? Cause oh hey, what's up? Inkling King. Nice.
Is that one of your friends?
Unless they stay outright, I don't know. Everyone has different usernames.
Well, hey, welcome to the party. We're talking about Ruby.
Volume 4, I think, if there was ever... Essentially, the thing is, the reason I don't have an issue with the pacing in Volume 4 is that I'm like, when you think about it, they were literally at 4 corners of the known world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Blake especially, she's way far away in Menagerie.
I feel like Blake's thing, did drag on a bit for me personally.
Yeah.
Just because if I had to choose out of the 4, I would say aesthetically, like outfit-wise, Blake was my favorite. But character-wise, in the way they wrote her plots, she was by far my least favorite. Just because I've seen characters like her done a lot better. And I think they had so many good moments where they were climbing the hill and then they just kind of took the easy path. You got on the golf cart and went up.
Anyone? Of the Awakening people? You want to volunteer around anyone?
I don't care.
Okay.
I just put on like the strongest people.
But no, the interesting thing about that actually is that the one season that kind of ruined everyone else, Volume 5 is actually the one that Blake was the strongest in. She had a really good plotline actually.
Well, what happened in Volume 5? I don't remember.
Lucina is best girl. Yes, true.
Lucina best girl. Agree. Lucina a good kid.
Love Lucina.
She's just a good kid.
She's a great kid. Well, that's why I like it, because she kind of plays into that whole Mulan trope of the fact of like, yeah, she, to go and protect her father, she ran off to do it herself. I appreciate that.
Are we doing next level, or what are you thinking? What's the plan?
Well,
Because right now,
we're about to head into Fate.
Inkling King said, my Azura is so strong, and so is my Lucina.
Oh yeah, they're
those are her characters.
Actually,
she definitely
I don't think we should go any farther on this, but I'm gonna go show some of the things we got in our other mode.
Oh, we're gonna get. So here's a little preview of the future. When we're done with this story mode, we'll head back and we're gonna do a lot of the history maps. That's what we're normally doing.
This is our normal file. We started a new one for the sake of this stream, but this is our regular file.
Because we're what, 2 hours, and we give you a little into the future. We're trying to get like all the weapons for the Fates.
We're still working on it. We're on grief right now.
Go ahead, click that. So instead of starting the path for the 2 families, well, we might do like a history level since we're talking about things. It's easier to focus because they're not story based.
Actually, I was just gonna see what I had to do on this one.
He's level 35.
We don't like
sad.
Like everyone else. Like my
bad.
main, I love using Corn.
That's obviously one of my mains. Shocking.
And
I'm a simp.
You are. And your other one is Niles, who's also down here.
Yeah, literally the same character. I'm working on getting Azura up.
Zura's actually our highest level character right now. She's tied with Camilla's higher because I used her a lot more
She
recently.
puts Camilla and Azura together and does like the time trial things with
Camilla's stupid broken. And so is Minerva too, because she's also a wyvern.
The flip move where you can flip and smash things.
It's your dash attack, essentially, and it has such a big hitbox, you can literally hit anything in the room and they die.
Yeah, I use mostly face characters just like, because I haven't played Awakening personally.
You have so many level 79 things. So she's the highest A1.
They have her at 70. Pretty close. Pretty close.
Azura's great because she has a Beast Lance. So literally any of the monster maps she can kill pretty quickly, and it has like a base power of 180.
Blessed Lance.
Yeah.
I have Minerva. I use Minerva, Navarre, Orboro. I use a lot of DLC characters.
We just got these 2, so they're just kind of basic right now.
Yeah, they don't have anything on them yet. And then I also use Leo and Takumi
like 60 just because. We use mainly the Fates family because admittedly they are just really good.
Except for Hanoka, because her voice actress in this game, I feel like was just a little bit off in comparison to the base game.
Hanoka's kind of like Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony, where her voice is like on an edge, whereas like if you hit it just right, it sounds awesome. but if you tilt it just slightly to the left or right, more masculine or more high, it just screws it up, and that's what they did.
There's Takumi, my favorite.
He is pretty awesome.
I love Takumi.
I also heard you're going to do a reaction stream.
Hey, that would be fun.
That would be fun. We could do that. Write that down.
Evaluate it at some time.
Write that down.
I'll write that down. Let's do it. We'll have a little... Because we're having some of her friends from college who are like... we hang out, we watch Ruby, we're going to do D&D, so maybe they'd like to hang out with us and do it. I think that'd be fun. They're funny. You guys like them. I'm also getting a borrow her opus.
It means her master weapon.
Oh, I was like, I have no idea. I wish. We don't have... Like, we have like one weapon so far. But I used Oboro so much
kind of
in
have one.
Faith, so I wanted to use her
the one
here.
we have we're working on right now is Mozak's. She's the one we have the closest to right now. We still have to get like one more level though of it.
Reaction to Ruby Volume 8.
You have to watch 6 and 7, or at least how about we'll go through 6 and 7, but I'll skip you around the boring parts and just tell you.
Okay, good.
Because there are literally some.
You gotta give me plot things. Well, after watching Supernatural for years, like at this point. You gotta give me only the best episodes, because I realized very quickly after watching that show, I'm not gonna waste my time on bad shows anymore.
Well, the thing is that generally it's much better. Yeah, see, we got her first one, we don't got her second one yet.
Have you really read? Yes, I wrote it down. I did. I have my notes app on my phone. I put it on my phone because otherwise I forget things super fast.
Like, you get super treatment on this place because we're kind of like, yeah, give us ideas of things to do.
We're just friends hanging out, doing stuff. So
we are also sisters. Don't interpret.
Yes, we are. We are related. We are related. If you're new here, hi, we're related. We're sisters. We're not. Everyone thinks we're dating, which is super gross because we're related.
Or they think we're twins. I'm just like, choose a lane.
We're the twins or we're dating. I was like,
there's
okay,
no in-between ground.
Please.
Can we just be, like, related?
I think it's because she's ginger and I have brown hair.
Still,
and she looks exactly like our dad. I look exactly like our mom. I feel like we look kind of the same. Anyways, you want to do a history map battle while we close out the evening, or medium out the evening? I don't know if we're gonna close out yet.
Quickly. I can go smash a lot of people.
Oh, I can do
for
stuff.
the gold rush.
I can do stuff too.
Well, I'm just saying that'll be a longer battle. That's all. That's all.
Unless you want to go back to map mode and do the guys.
We have to talk through all. We have to get through all the talking those.
Oh, well, that's in your opinion.
It is.
What's the vote? You want us to go get the... Oh, no, never mind. She's fighting someone.
No, I just want to see
we can do a history map, or we can start getting the Fates family on story mode.
Because then we have to choose family, and then we have to choose lane, and we have to get all 3 of them.
Oh, that's so much work.
That's what I'm saying. Let's leave that till next week.
Okay, we'll leave that till next Friday. We're going to get both of the families at once. It's almost 5 a.m., but somehow I'm not so tired than earlier. I experienced the same thing.
It's like you hit a threshold and all of a sudden tiredness
I know exactly
goes.
mine. Mine is 9 to 11 p.m. If I can get during that time in the evening, that's why it's always the worst that we stream at this time, because later the time of day I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, we're literally doing this, then we gotta get up here, because you're gonna be so tired tomorrow.
I experienced that from college, 9 to 11 p.m. If I can get through that, I can stay awake I don't need to sleep until the next 9 to 11 p.m.
She was so dead before this, just letting you know.
I was, because I'm trying to do this thing for my...
Archer,
I'm trying to do like the... You know the... I just want to check that. It's like you draw an anime or manga panel on glass. So I've been doing that, but
lots of magic, lots of archers, to reverse and some sword users. So who you want to take me?
What? Who? What? What?
You told me to give you something to do, so I'm giving you something to do.
Who are we fighting?
Huh? Archers,
mages,
and some sword users.
So that should be fine. I have a lance and I have an archer. I'm fine.
We're facing archers.
Yeah, I have a lance.
Okay.
I'm fine. Pair me up. I can either do Navarro or Boro, but for fighting sword fighters, I need a lancer instead of a sword. Sordo.
Sordo?
Yeah, I fight people. I was saying something. I don't even remember. No Niles bow? No, don't. I'm embarrassed. Don't look.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We have like two weapons. We don't even have the Fusion Yumi yet, which is embarrassing for me because that's my weapon.
Yes, it is time to write F in the chat.
Is it time to write F in the chat? Yeah. Again.
You will feel the pain of the F in the chat.
Don't stop. It's because we're bad. That's the only answer we have right now.
We're not actually. It's more like we just haven't put in that much. This is literally our casual game we play
for most of them. We have like the scrolls and stuff, or we have the we don't have both. We either have the weapon or we have the scroll.
I mean,
For most of them,
generally
is we
just
don't have
material.
the scroll yet because it's like an S on some. It's always an S on the level where they give you every single boss available, and you need to fight 4 different units.
Catch all the bases. Don't
And I was
die.
like, it's so much. If you have like some cheats to help us get through
There's
that,
no cheats. You just
that'd
get
be
good
great.
stuff.
If you have any strategies,
I've already looked at all the I told you about them. I literally told you how to use your character, and you didn't listen.
Why am I not on the field?
Did you not tag in? Did you seriously not tag in before we started this map? Why are you paying attention?
I was busy being embarrassed because we don't have the weapon.
You didn't tag in?
No.
I sat on the map for like 10 minutes.
Are you ending this battle?
Tag in.
I'm in my tired hours. You gotta.
Player 2 join.
It's not letting me join. Okay, I'm joined. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's fight.
Are you sure this time?
Fujin Yumi is story, I think.
Oh, we do have it.
But we have the actual bow.
We're talking
itself.
about when we're looking for the scrolls that you have to use like 10,000 in
Yeah.
order to unlock the abilities. We're looking for those.
We don't quite have the scroll for the Fujin Yumi yet.
Because without those, a lot of the legendary weapons are actually really weak.
Yeah, so right now we just have them on like the strongest basic weapon we have. Because the levels to get the scrolls for, of course it's only the ones we want. Only ones we want. You have to face like 90
That one
enemies.
I'm like, hey, you're like, I don't want to do that level. I'm like, it has the Fujin Yumi scroll and you just...
Dude, we did it like 3 times, and you have to get like the S, and we kept getting the A.
I could do it on my own because I would be able to get more people. The
I could
issue
do it on my own.
Well, because we couldn't hit the 2,000
Yeah,
limit.
the problem
in that
always
time.
is when you're doing 2-player, you can take down the bosses in half the time, but you have half the enemies. So it's so hard to like build up people. So we would get the bosses done, it has to be under 15 minutes. You get the bosses done, and then we get like 1,906. And they just wouldn't spawn anymore, so we couldn't
Yeah.
have any more because they wouldn't spawn.
So it's a lot
They
easier.
are trash. Agreed. Correct. Yes.
We're gonna hopefully get not trash.
That's the goal, but... See, now I'm Niles. I love this man. I didn't... Because when I started playing this game, I hadn't played Birthright yet. Or I had only played Birthright. I hadn't played Revelations yet. So I didn't know anything about Niles, and then just from his voice lines in this game,
he's just
and his support, like his voice lines
He's
with
so
his
fabulous.
attacks. Oh, I love him. Oh, Oboro hasn't paired up with me yet. She's all the way back here.
Well, give her a chance then to find
Come
you.
here, girl.
See,
I love Oboro from her base game.
I namely like Camilla just because she's got such a large hitbox that like because she's on a dragon, and Minerva's the same way. But you get Camilla in the main storyline, and Minerva's like DLC, so obviously you're gonna have her way more leveled up. So it was. I used Minerva for a bit, but I'm like, it's honestly like Camilla was just leveled up more. And
I
honestly,
use-
this whole wild like crazy, I'm just gonna hack and slash the heck out of everything really suits Camilla more. Minerva's more reserved, even she still has the fiery temper. She's from China.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out what I was doing, so I forgot.
You forgot where you were going?
Yeah, I was. I played with Takumi for a long time. We actually hit a point with our main characters on this file earlier on where we, they were too high level and everyone else was low level, so we hit a level that you couldn't use Fate's characters on, and we were like,
well, we're
"Zoinks."
screwed.
So we had to spend a while not, like, I used purely Takumi for so long. And then they were like, hey, you can't use that. And I was like, I have no one else.
Zero Armor Strike is fun. I mainly, like, the main thing I go for with Azura is I have, like, lethality on her because she has so much high luck. So I like it when she just hits things and everything that just floats into blood.
That's sick.
Yeah, lethality is an awesome skill.
Anyways, I like Oboro's clothing.
Yeah, she talks about bloodstains too.
Oboro's fun. Oboro's a fun character.
Well, that's the fun thing, is that, like, you knew the basic Fates families from playing Birthright, but you didn't know all the characters, so I like that you got to know them a little bit.
I like also playing as
I just love this
Navarre.
one that's like a 6-string combo where you just literally just go, like, just
Whack,
keep
whack,
whacking
whack,
until
whack,
they're
yeah.
dead. Also, if you have someone paired up with Azura, because of her passive skill, she literally, like, heals them as she's in the back. So it's like, whoever,
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty sick.
well, you pair her up with Xander, and, like, you literally won't die, because he's super tough, and she'll keep healing him.
That was my
They'll just-
strategy in
they'll just never
Revelations.
die.
I put Elise on Xander, so then they were
Xander's
just
just
like,
a wall.
He's
He's a paladin.
he's defensive. He can't be damaged by any weapons. She can't be damaged by any magic. So essentially, they're undamageable. they're pretty much invincible. I was like, yo, this is sick. The only bad part is I think Niles actually plays better in this game than his base game. Because in his base game, he has such a high magic, but also like only a medium strength. So he can only use bows that can't pull like offensive skills.
See, like that. You see the burst of there?
The beautiful burst of
Astro. Yeah.
Ooh, Astro Valley and Luna. Can you put all three of those?
Yeah, but we need more of those. We need more of those character skills, and that means we have to get their supports, and there's certain characters we just don't use.
Yeah, that's the main problem we have here is that we've gotten to like a weird cliff too, where most of their stuff is now locked by. I'm going. Is locked by items from other characters like Myrmidon helmets or Wyvern. Like,
want me to fly up there? I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I can get there before you though. You're way closer than I am.
Yeah, I'm on my way to heal it.
I don't think the base can take much more.
And that's the only problem with me is I'm generally somehow find myself as the healer. Where is the guy?
I'm sorry the village was anxious and fled. I don't really care.
I can never find the guy to heal. So if you can find me the guy to heal, I will. There's a Myrmidon. See, that guy didn't even spawn before I used my attack thing.
Oh, he's doing fine.
Where's he at?
I don't see him.
So I can heal him.
Mission failed.
Oh yes, good villager.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see him, and it looks like you're fine, so I'm gonna go forward.
Well, I'm just trying to fight because this is our home base.
I also like fighting people that like I'm at a disadvantage of. Like, hey, I'm gonna go kill a sniper with a flying unit. Well, because I gave her. She has the Granny shield from Minerva.
Where is the freaking? I
don't know, I might go into Azura's dark outfit. I love her black outfit.
I love that one too.
Well, yeah, Azura and Corrin both don't wear shoes. Now, Corrin doesn't wear shoes because she transforms into...
I had the same question. I always ask the same question. Why don't they have shoes?
They're both, they're connected by fate and stuff like that, so for some reason. But,
well, it doesn't make any sense why Azura wouldn't. Corrin is like, yeah, she's a feral dragon child.
She turns into a dragon, so it makes sense that she doesn't have it.
Needs some shoes.
She's a mystical water lady.
Yeah, okay.
So therefore, I don't know why she doesn't have shoes.
I'm gonna run around here until I can find this guy to heal.
I don't know why I'm killing sages, but they just showed up randomly, so I figured I was just supposed to kill them.
I want to leave this base, but I can't until I find the guy. Do we have Elise in the field?
No, we don't have anyone in the field.
No,
this is a 4-person map.
Where is the guy to heal? Because I can't leave here until I heal him. Because I don't have to run back up here in like 12 seconds again. Alright, well.
Do we have any other,
what the heck?
Do we have any other things we were trying to do during this? Or I lost track in all the carnage.
I don't even remember. I don't think there's scrolls or anything. I think we're literally just fighting. I think for all of these the first time around, we're literally just fighting them. I can't.
Okay, I'm coming. Give me 5 seconds.
I'm just gonna do this until I hear someone, and if he gets healed, he gets healed. That's the most frustrating part about this whole game, is the fact that you can never find the person to heal.
Yeah, for some reason when you go into the bases, it'll be like, I'm in danger, but you can't see it. She has a dance swiftly, and it helps her to practice. Yeah, because for some reason shoes are dexterity. For some reason shoes help you with that.
Where the frick-frack? I like the golden outfit though.
It looks great though. Well, the thing I love about this is how they upgraded classes that are technically always upgraded, like the Malignite is now a Malignant Master, the Dancer is now a Primarina.
That's what when I played Revelations after I had been playing this for a while.
That's Pokemon. Primadonna. Primarina. That's where the word comes from.
Yeah. And then I got their classes. I was like, wait, why don't they look like they look in Fire Emblem Warriors?
Because some of them were already upgraded.
I had no idea. Then when I got Leo's second class, I was like, wait, why doesn't he have this stuff?
Because he was a Mage Knight, and what did he become after that?
A Mage Horse Man. I don't know. I don't remember.
He becomes some other knight. Here.
I honestly don't remember.
I just gotta say Persa is always so fun to watch because I like that she has the 2 different Yato there, the light and the dark one.
I never used the Yato in my second playthrough.
I used it all in my first one.
I used it so much. I never used
You can use it in Birthright. Birthright you use the Yato, and then in Conquest you gotta use the Dragonstone.
Yeah, and in Revelations, I honestly didn't even use Corrin at all. She was like my buff person I put behind other units that I wanted to attack more. So a lot of times she was just too strong when I was trying to train other people. Especially when I was trying to train the youngest sister.
Isn't that
from
why
both
you had like
sides.
none of Camilla's supports because she kept killing everyone?
Yeah, because I had to put Camilla in the back too.
She's
so she could
stupid strong in every game she's in.
So she could carry Elise until Elise could change her class and get stronger.
I know other people will be like, I like her for these, this, and I'm like, you gotta like her because she's just stupid strong.
Straight up. Especially casually getting quarantined. Yeah, straight up. What the heck? Share the enemies with your friends. Man, what the heck?
I'm gonna go kill this.
I have a much smaller range, I think, just because I am a small person. And I don't know why these archers are so freaking defensive. We have a Bowbane. We have Bowbane stuff. We just got on the last map.
Yeah, we didn't just get on the last map. Are you
Yeah,
good?
what the heck? Yeah, I'm done.
Let's
coming.
gussy it up a bit.
I am slow. See, I don't know what you're talking about. I can run in a straight line kind of fine.
I'm waiting for the thing to open.
It always does have that lag. Wait until we get... we go too fast. I have strength against them.
So do I. I also
want to use my thing.
I also have a lance.
I want to use my thing.
Why can't I use my
Get your own door. I was here first.
I was here first, you
I was born first.
You can't even say that.
I know. In either context. Get out of here, boy. Yeah. 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 Wow. I'll out-fashion you. What the heck, man? Darius. His eyes are reminiscent of Yusuke, and I think that's why I simp.
How is...
He's got the under eyelashes. Like the flat top in the under eye, even though his curves up and Yusuke's curved down.
Funny thing, this character model doesn't actually even appear in the regular mode, it's only in history modes.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Aww.
Is he still alive or did they spin him?
He's not gonna be alive. Why is he evil now? Like you said,
this is a character that actually doesn't appear in the story.
Yeah, it's just so they can have an extra boss. They have a lot of other characters do the same thing around here.
Actually, the funny thing is, like, you can face Azura as an enemy, and she doesn't actually ever appear in the story mode. The shadows. You want to take this guy, and you want me to get the shadow, or you want to get the shadows, or...
I'm getting the shadow. In the history modes, they have, like, weird extra bosses just so that you're not fighting, you know, Velazar or whatever 90 times.
Valadar. Why do you keep calling him that?
Because Velazar and Valadar are too close in name. Me, giant
Niles staring when he shouldn't be staring.
I love Niles. Oh, he's so funny. Okay, why is this shadow super strong? Is there... How many phases is in this battle? Are we not just fighting the guy and being done?
I am trying to fight the guy and being done.
Oh, I didn't know if we were... Well, you do the thing where you think it's one boss and then you fight it 3 more times.
Didn't they do that?
And
like,
then Velazar comes out of the sky for no reason.
For no reason. It's just like
that's
dragon.
That's what happened on the map to get Takami's scroll. It's like you have to fight everyone and you have to fight their shadows.
Giant
and
Naginata.
Yeah. It's literally like this. You fight...
Oh wait, that's Marth.
Yeah, it is Marth.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
I didn't know who the shadow was. I didn't realize it was Marth.
Oh, yeah, I was just fighting Shadow Marth.
Why was it King Marth? Why the heck was he in the shadow?
I don't know.
Again, random bosses that I think were supposed to be stand-ins for other characters, but they couldn't have in this game because sometimes it's like, yep, Hero King.
I think they just didn't
Shadow Dark version.
I think they just didn't want to make a bunch of... Look at Niles. Look at the spice he adds. A little bit of flavor.
Did I go over?
We have a Dragonbane now.
I already have a Dragonbane though.
I know, literally all the the stored weapons are Dragonbane things.
What's this one? Neutralized effectiveness. That's how I always fight. I'm an archer. I only have 1 effectiveness and it's never there.
Okay, last one.
Okay, last one.
Last one for real this time.
For real this time. Because we have to host something tomorrow for our brothers.
So we can't be entirely dead.
Yeah. We're having a couple people over tomorrow. Because one of them is graduating. Aw, seniors. How cute.
Yeah, they are cute.
2020!
Yeah, sucks to graduate in 2020.
Yeah,
really.
girl, I know. I'm doing it.
Hey, am I being up myself? Yes, I'm being up myself. Awesome.
So, am I still effective as an archer or not? There's just no effectiveness
No
whatsoever?
effectiveness whatsoever.
Then can I have Navarre instead of Oboro? He hits faster.
Well, in general, looks like there's a lot of axes walking around, so...
Yeah, it's a drought.
Navarre does have a great attack.
Change weapon, girl. Sorry. Change character. I like Navarre because he's fast.
Well, him and Lyn attack very similar.
We'll get on to this next time, but I have...
Certain physics are very well active in Lyn.
major gripes with Lyn's character model in this game.
It's really
mostly with the
unnecessary.
shading and with the physics. As a woman of mildly similar proportions in some areas.
You're making it weirder.
I will speak on this next week when we get back to it.
I'm gonna be Corin again. Because
unfortunately
everyone doesn't like her, and I'm like, I love her. I'm sorry.
she's
Shoot me.
I think she's
I turned in my
out
final
of
license.
all avatars, she is one of my more favorites. If the avatars of this game were Corrin, I would choose Corrin every time.
Yeah.
I don't like the avatars of this game.
Yeah.
They're just,
I don't think we have.
Generally, Avatar characters are very bland and forgettable, but I think she's pretty good. Like her and Robin, I think are pretty good. Robin's obviously, you know, but
like if the one class, like if I had to be a Fire Emblem character, it's between literally a Grandmaster and a Malignite because Grandmasters have the best coats ever. They are so stylish looking.
I just stayed as a Nor Noble. I like using stuff because I never use her anyways. I just chose the class that looked cooler. I made my stupid son into a Hoshida noble because I got married to Leo, so I thought it was funny that he has pure Norian nobility as parents, and then is a Hoshida noble as a class. That'd be funny. I thought it was funny.
You know what's always fun is like if you get like, if you think about it, because Robin's of Fell Origin and Crumb's of Exalted Origin, so like their kids are just like, yep, you're a little bit of everything.
Get wrecked anyways, bye.
Have fun with that.
Someone else I can fight.
I'm fighting people I don't need to fight just because I like hacking things to tiny pieces.
Well, not all of us are that strong.
It's not a matter of strong, it's a matter of having wild wanton power.
Eat my freaking bow and arrows. Am I not effective against them?
Okay, who's killing what?
The mission started.
It's weird to fight winged master. A master ninja.
You're closer to that one.
Okay, well I'm super good at this. It's fine, I'm on my way. I don't think it's gonna be a master ninja sprite like in the game.
Oh, no, of course it won't be.
Yeah, no, he looks stupid. But one can help.
He does look like a thief though. Give him points for
I
that.
appreciate that. He just got a sword instead of a dagger, which I know.
When you keep hitting things, don't realize you already killed the dude.
People. I never remember his combos though because I have only
it's pretty much just
I've
strike fast.
Yeah, I've only recently started playing as Navarre. I do love him because he's awesome. I have not played him in his base game, which I think Shadow Dragon is a long discussion. You know, it's not in my top 2 Fire Emblems. I know it's in a lot of people's. Me personally,
Which one?
Shadow Dragon.
I don't think it's in anyone's top 10. I think it's just more that, hey, this was the first game in the series,
I
you
know
gotta respect
people
it.
just love it for some reason. Come here, dude.
It's more a nostalgia thing of, this was the first one. But I don't think
the
anyone,
first one isn't
I don't
always
think anyone
best,
market
dude.
it as their... No,
Well, it's just like the first freaking Paper Mario isn't...
It's kind of the same mentality of Gem Wonders, where it's like, it's not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but a lot of people, it was the first.
Well, that's what my opinion on with Let's Go Eevee is. It's good, but also at the same point, I'm mildly bored by it, just because it's got that Gen 1 storyline and like the Gen 1 aesthetic that if you did that, you're thriving, you're having a great time. For me personally, I didn't start to like Gen 4? Whatever. Hoenn.
No, that's
Hoenn.
3.
Gen 3. My first game was Ruby, and I only got halfway through because my cartridge corrupted, and then I didn't play my own again until 6.
Yeah, remember when you used to have to worry about stuff like cartridges corrupting?
Straight up.
Different times.
Because I played it on my DS to the DS Game Boy slot, and it corrupted the cartridge, and I was so upset.
Yeah, but your first full one you beat was
Sinnoh.
Platinum?
I didn't even complete all the way. I was also like 10 or something like that. Like I was a youth, 11.
Well, to be fair, I didn't beat it either. It's like everyone's.
We like tagged.
You know what I saw the other day? I saw someone going and like saying like, you know, bringing Pokemon back into it. Talking about strongest champions. Like, yeah, I think Leon's the strongest champion now.
No,
I'm like, no.
I can take down his team so easy.
Well,
the only thing that gives
here's
me
the
a problem is his Charizard because I didn't have a water type on my team.
Well, here's the issue about it, is that some people are like, well, when you look at his stats and you look at his Pokemon and it's like, this makes him strong. I'm like, no, the reason he's not the strongest is because of how prepared you can be. You can literally be overloaded thanks to the EXP share. You have a large range of Pokemon you can be using.
Cynthia was hard because you're going in. For me, it was her Spiritomb that always got me.
It's something you just didn't know what the heck it was.
I didn't know what type it was. And then there's not like an obvious... It was back when I was still also really bad at Pokemon and like strategies and stuff. So I was like, why can't I just punch it and make it die?
Make it die. Why is it dying?
One of my teams was just legendaries. And it wasn't even good. It was Ho-Oh. I remember it was Hodo, Ho-Oh,
Hoto,
Ho-Oh, Groudon, Kyogre, and those are only 3 I used. And then I was training a Miss Magus, and I was training a Mischievous up to level 60 because I was stupid and I didn't know I was still learning Shadow Ball as a Miss Magus.
Yeah.
So I had a level 60 Mischievous for no reason. Oh, is the thing almost over?
Yep.
And I just kept going through the Elite Four like 95,000 times. And everyone was so easy, and then I get to Cynthia and it'd always be really hard.
Well,
because she would kill my Ho, and I didn't know.
Realize.
I didn't know what's up.
Well, you know what the stupid thing was? The guy says like, "Well, fairy types is this now, so you could totally crush her." I'm like, if they updated her thing, they probably. Well, first of all, she already actually has coverage. She actually already has coverage for that sort of thing. But if they were to,
I'm like, wait, I'm on the other side.
I'm looking for him. I don't see.
You're in the wrong area. You're in the wrong area.
What do you think? Okay, you see my little sprite? You see the little green one? I got him. That's all some people can be. I actually find her a very interesting character in Fates.
And her art in that game, she is so pretty. Just so objectively, unobjectively, all the objects, very pretty.
all the descriptors.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly is the best.
No, she is. She's really beautiful. Super powerful too, and I really like her devotion to her family. That's like 10 out of 10 respect with the character for me. That is family.
I got her married to Ryoma.
But not to get off track, so the whole point is that the issue they had was that they said, like,
we're being so loud.
was Cynthia could be destroyed by fairies now. I'm like, first of all, her other main ace is a Lucario, which is also a steel type, so there you go. And also, and they're like, well, it's outdated now. I'm like, no, the reason she was difficult in her generation because you didn't have a lot of Pokemon to choose from. And
but I gotta say, every Pokemon,
she's over leveled
almost
for the area.
every Pokemon in that generation slaps. Like, we were going through them the other day to say which ones we would have for partners if we were in Pokemon Ranger, and they just have some good designs in that game, you know? Like Luxray, I forgot about that Floatzel. They got some good calls.
Got some good things going on.
For enemies defeated. Zoinks.
But the interesting thing is that, like, he was like, well, Leon's got a stronger thing, and like, and so many people in the comments said, like, I didn't struggle against Leon. I'm like, but everyone can remember struggling against Cynthia. And I think that says more than in-game statistics do. Than, oh, well, this person's technically stronger because they have a stronger Pokemon or stronger levels or whatever.
You know who I didn't struggle against?
I did not struggle against Leon. I've beat him 3 times with entirely not
I
unbalanced
more
Pokemon.
against Rayhan than him.
Yeah.
Rayhan.
Well, because Rayhan's a double battle person and you don't do a lot of double battles.
Yeah, also I was just weak to him.
Well, yeah, Duraludon has a lot less easily to target weaknesses.
Who I didn't struggle against was Diantha. I only changed Pokemon around because I wanted to see them in battle. I was bored of.
We don't talk about the difficulty of the Elite Four next to Y.
Yeah, I was like, I literally had a Sylveon and Noivern, and I was like, dead, 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 dead. You're all dead, 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 dead.
Kalos' Elite Four and champion was just like, I'm so sorry for you. You look like you could be really interesting people, but you're so.
And we'll leave the conversation about Wallace till another day. But I'm obsessed with him.
I know. But
and not in a simp way. I'm obsessed with him because he's 100% gay, and I love that.
He's a cool dude. But
so let me not
it's just
the microphone.
Like, we might have to discuss that when we do like our Nuzlocke or something. Like we're going through it. I'm like, I have nothing against Leon. He's a super chill dude, super cool dude. Do I think he's the strongest Pokemon trainer though? No, not for a second.
I like his cape.
He has a Charizard as his ace Pokemon. Do you know how easy it is to take down Charizard?
I have feelings about Charizard that we'll discuss that another time. Either way, I think most of the people struggle at Cynthia because a lot of people started playing Pokemon with the 4th gen. And if it is your first Pokemon game, you have no idea what's going on. Well, I concur because I was like
partially. That's partially it. The issue also is that if you go through Diamond and Pearl, there's 2 fire types you have access to.
Your starter
and Ponyta.
Ponyta.
So
I did not take the fire type starter.
There is a very limited amount of Pokemon you actually can use in Diamond and Pearl. On top of that, unlike most champions that came before, she has a very well-balanced team that has a lot of type coverage. Like you said, Spiritomb doesn't even have any weaknesses in that generation.
Spiritomb scared me because I was like, ghost types! And I was like, why isn't it dying?
She has Lucario, which is another pseudo-legendary. She has Garchomp, which is another pseudo-legendary. Milotic, which is a bulky water that can literally stay alive forever thanks to its Marvel Scale. And she has... Let's see, what was it? Either Togekiss or Roserade, who are very good with... They use statuses.
Yes. We can discuss all that and more, because we do have to go. Next time on Game Grumps.
Girl Grumps.
Girl Grumps. Yeah.
Girls.
Unfortunately, we can't do any more streams this weekend because we have
we really have a busy weekend.
A ton of stuff.
We would love to, but we can't.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do the Ruby stream during the week because that wouldn't be something we have to be on for hours.
Yeah, I'd like to do something more than just
Pearl
on
was also
Fridays.
my first.
Yeah, sorry about it being Pearl. To
be honest,
I played Platinum. I think Platinum is the obvious A tier, and the other two are like C tier.
My official first game was Crystal. I never beat it though. I actually got stuck on Claire for the longest time, and I never could even get past Bruno in the Elite Four. But my first game I completed was Pearl. I beat it actually 3 times before I ever got to touch Platinum.
The first game
I feel your pain.
Yeah, I completed myself was not until whatever game came after. Black and White. Black and White was the first one I completed on my own by myself. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be back next Friday for absolute sure. Maybe sometime earlier in the week to watch Ruby. We'll see.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we have to see at our schedule.
I think before we go and react to Volume 8, though, we need to get you caught up on the other seasons.
Yeah, I will have to watch them.
We'll have to live react you to Volume 6.
We might record it. We are setting up a YouTube channel to put like recordings of these and then any littler things we can't do live on there. Just to hang out. It's literally just gonna be like archives and stuff. So if you ever miss anything,
yes, we will.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Inkling King, thanks for following.
Yeah,
always good to have another
King.
Always good to have another person to talk to.
Yeah, we love talking. Obviously, we talk a lot. We will be back Friday.
We need to come up with a catch line or something to say.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Are you trying to imitate Markiplier now?
No, I wasn't. You say something goodbye then. Evie, say goodbye.
Bye.